And now, coming to you live from the John Wilkes recording booth in lovely Richmond, Virginia, it's the Stonewall Jackson 5.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Stonewall Jackson 5 Turkey Day Special. I'm your host, Tubby. Today I'm here with Flip.
Yo.
ZP. ZP. ZP, did you die? We'll go back. We'll come back to
Buddy
ZP.
in your channel timed out.
ZP did, in fact, die. Kaiser.
Hey. I will try to summon ZP back.
And John Delicated.
1, 2, 3, I come with the wicked.
Also, I need you to come back into my my party because actually, I'm gonna send you join up on me when I join the server. All right.
All right, cool.
Buddy entered your channel.
Is that you, ZP? You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Don't sound too excited about it.
Damn it! I licked a dead dude's dick for nothing.
Oh, you oh, oh man, that wasn't for real. Well, today on Stonewall Jackson 5, how you guys doing first?
Good. And yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about you, ZP? How you holding up?
I mean, I'm okay. It'd be better if, $5 I spent on TeamSpeak didn't fuck me out of proper audio experience.
I don't know, man. My $5 shouldn't be doing just fine.
Are you saying your $5 is better than mine? What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Apparently, my $5 better than yours. You just got the wrong shekels. But you, Flip, how you doing?
Man, I was pretty good until I fucking opened the goddamn Buddy disconnected thread. Now I am less than stellar.
Now you know why it's called that.
You have your own thread named after you.
Foreshadowing.
How about you, Delicated? How you doing?
Well, I've been crying myself to sleep every night.
Wow, what's happening?
Because they canceled Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm really sad about that.
Oh, it was still going?
I thought it just ended.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wow, I didn't know it was still going.
They canceled it in, like, January or something like that.
Oh, I got a lot to catch up on then. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they did another name change for it, and then they just said, that's it, it's the last season. And then they made a commercial with PlayStation, and that was it, pretty much.
Oh, did you ever play that golf game they had? I always wanted to, but never did get to it.
What golf game?
There was an Aqua Teen Hunger Force golf game on PS2 and I think maybe Xbox. I know it's for sure on PS2, but they had their own video game.
Super Pro-Am or some shit?
Yeah. I never did get to check it out. Did any of y'all?
No.
I wanted
There was that and the Harvey Birdman game. I never played either of them.
I played the demo for that, for the Harvey Birdman game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was okay. Sort of just, you're going from, like, case to case, but I never played the full game, so I really don't know if it's good or bad.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
it seems like something that if it was really short, it would suck. So, because I played the demo, I really don't know how long the game is.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to hunt down that damn Aqua Teen Hunger Force game and hook up PS2 and play it, because love me some Aqua Teen. Speaking of games, what all you been playing? I'll start with you, ZP, because I know it's Halo.
Well, recently I've been playing Halo.
You don't say.
Yeah, for the past week or so. Spoilers, we record this earlier than Thanksgiving. I've been playing Halo since it came out.
Dang. How you liking it?
I actually am fine with the campaign. I'm not finished with it yet. I'm doing the solo legendary thing after work, which doesn't give me much time for it. But, the customization options I mean, there's so much shit they changed in that regard that's just terrible. And the multiplayer maps and graphics, look, they don't even look like good for a 360 game. Like, the campaign looks just fine. But the textures and shit in multiplayer is ridiculous.
They're pretty bad, huh?
I don't know what they were doing or what they were thinking. But it's alright.
Well, I've read, like, it's got weak maps that are, and then less maps than it should have to begin with. And then, like, of course, like, it's only got the 3 modes you can play. Just, like, I haven't read anything good about it at all.
Like, everybody's shitting on it.
When you say 3 modes, what the fuck do you mean exactly? 3 modes?
Like, 3 multiplayer modes. There's Warzone, there's Arena, and something else, I think. But
there's different game types within Arena, so saying there's only the 3 modes.
Well, somebody said like it was like, or maybe it was only like there's only like 3 maps per mode, or there's like a very small number of maps depending on the modes.
Yeah, I've only played a bit of SWAT and a couple, like one Warzone game, and then one Breakout game, which is their supposedly new Capture the Flag twist. And yeah, there's not a great variety in the different maps, but they do. As one person described it, it's like they have the maps and they have like the Forge versions of their maps, so there's different twists.
I mean, I guess I get, because 60 frames per second in the multiplayer mode is like amazing. Once you've played it, you really don't want to go back to 30. But yeah, you kind of figured.
I'd be fine going back to 30. I don't give a shit about frames per second.
I know you don't. But I'm saying it does make a difference. But I mean, we knew they were going to have to sacrifice a shitload of graphic fidelity for that. Because I mean,
I'm not deep in the multiplayer. I've played maybe 10 rounds of SWAT, the one of Breakout, the one of Warzone. Otherwise, it's all been single player, and a couple times co-op on a couple missions. But so I can't really speak for the multiplayer as far as how boring it might get with the selection of maps currently. But so far, it hasn't bothered me. But again, if I'm fucking like 12 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, just I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be able to check it out. Apparently, Derek's getting it this weekend, so I'll be able to test it for sure. But in my opinion, like just from what I've read and everything, it's not gonna have any staying power.
I like that you were able to read your opinion online before you gave it to us.
Hey man, it's 343. I ain't gotta try it to not buy it. I know their shit, but yeah. Is that all you've been playing? Is Halo?
Really? Yeah. I mean, I played maybe a round of Peggle 2 since I got that for free, but really, it's just been Halo. I put Metal Gear Solid on the back burner, getting the S ranks and shit.
We forced you into Gears of War the other night.
Yeah, that's a video game. I'm looking forward to the Gears of War 3 free download when that happens.
Yeah, for some reason you love those Gears 3 maps. I mean, they're not bad maps. I don't get the big disparity.
They're much less boring.
So seriously, because you said that was your favorite one map-wise, but that's not necessarily your favorite game of the Gear series, or is it both?
I'd say the campaign of the first one's the best of the 3. But as far as the multiplayer, I guess I'd go with Gears 3.
Yeah, speaking of Gears, we've been playing, especially with Kaiser. How you doing, Kaiser? How's your head feeling?
I will kick you right in the fucking shin.
See, we played last night, and poor Kaiser, man. Like, no matter what the situation was, like, he could be walking right behind me about to melee with a shotgun. I'd somehow spin around and snipe him in the face.
It's called host advantage. It's okay.
Those games are all on servers, baby. But it was just hilarious, man. Like, no matter what Kaiser did, like, my sniper found his face, and it was just the best part of the night. Like, I looked forward to finding Kaiser on the battlefield and popping his head. I got so many good clips of. Yeah, it's supposed to be a montage for training Calty, who was on our show. You know, kind of making fun of him being new to Gears, but it's going to be like at least 50% Kaiser getting shot in the face.
What Tubby failed to mention is that he purchased a server for Gears of War and is running it on a private server and not telling anyone.
You can't even do that.
It's not like Battlefield.
Microsoft won't let you do that. I would if I could, though. That way I could run my own type of execution. But, yeah, Gears has been pretty fun. When we play private matches. Because they fucked up the matchmaking to hell. I won't go into it, but basically they started worshiping esports and wanted to make they forced everybody to play sweaty try-hard modes. And, I mean, it's fun if you want to be sweaty try-hard, but not 24/7. So...
but isn't that your playstyle?
According to you, it is, but it's not. I'm not trying hard, guys. But no, they forced like all these stupid tournament rules that nobody ever played by in Gears of War 1, like onto people in supposedly the Gears remake, and like now you're forced to play it if you want to play the game online, if it's not a private match. So you basically been bamboozled into buying a game you thought was going to be a Gears 1 remake, but they're making you play it their way. So it's pissed off a lot of people.
It wasn't just the Gears 1 remake. This is the ultimate edition of Gears 1.
Yeah, the one where they started out with like 9 different playlists and they cut them down to 4.
The 4 ultimate playlists.
And the worst part is like they added game modes that should have never been in this game. They added team deathmatch. These maps are not designed for respawning game types. Like you will get spawn trapped easily in Gears of War Ultimate Edition because all the maps of Gears 1 they were all made for single elimination. So when you respawn, you're respawning usually next to the other team, and they can just keep killing you as soon as you spawn. So it makes no sense why they added game modes that weren't in the game to begin with, and then took out the game modes that were in the game, and like, oh, we're going to make it our way, and fuck it up. So it's ridiculous. Anyway, enough about Gears. What have you been playing, Flip?
FIFA. And I just recently bought the Handsome Jack collection, the Borderlands shit. So I've been playing Borderlands 2 a lot recently too.
I started that as well. Borderlands 2 is actually fun, even single player still, but I can't get into the new one.
What, the pre-sequel?
Yeah. Like
you have it on Xbone?
Yeah, it's boring, dude.
Alright, we don't have nothing else to talk about.
Well, I didn't buy it. I rented it from GameFly, but yeah, I rented it on Xbox. Like I popped in the second one, and I was like, man, this game's still fun. Even single player, it's still fun. But trying to play fucking the pre-sequel is just obnoxiously boring. But are you liking it?
I haven't tried the pre-sequel yet. I've only been playing the second one, and afterwards I'll play the pre-sequel.
Nice. So FIFA and Borderlands.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What about you, John? What you been playing?
I've been on a video game abstinence, so that I can save myself for Fallout 4. So when that comes, I'm gonna just fucking play that.
Oh yeah.
No. I've been dabbling though. I've been playing like a whole bunch of random shit. I bought some random games that I still haven't gotten to touch, and I picked up this game called Grim Fandango. They remastered that, and I haven't gotten to play
Classic
that. I really
Double Fine.
want to. What was that?
I said classic Double Fine.
Yeah.
That was before Tim Schafer was a cunt, right?
From what I'm told, yeah. I've also been playing the Wolfenstein DLC a bit. I got up to like 2 chapters, I think.
Is that
guys,
New Blood shit or whatever?
The new one?
Old Blood.
Yeah, is it
One of
good?
the Bloods.
Because the main game was really fun.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much more of what the main game was, you know.
Yo, somebody's nose is whistling Dixie right now.
I don't know, that's me. I hear someone shaving.
There's a bunch of shit going on in the background.
Oh man. Somebody's getting ready for some of those questions we got later.
Somebody's like, I'm wheezy.
Pretty sure
sorry,
my
Phil.
fucking shit is gonna time out right around question time. So.
I'm predicting internet trouble.
Oh no.
But you guys, you been playing anything besides what we've been playing?
No, just Gears and little bit of Titanfall, and then just pretty much gearing up for Blops 3.
Hell yeah. Blops 3, tomorrow night, midnight. I'm so ready.
Tomorrow, midnight. Yeah.
Yep. Actually, 12 Eastern, so 11 for me.
Oh, very nice.
I think I'm gonna save myself for that game for like another week. So, you said you're getting both versions of the game, right?
Oh yeah, I've already got digital deluxe on both of them.
Oh, okay. Damn. Holy shit. All right.
Serious about that Blops, dude.
Yeah. I'll be on it in like a week though, just because Fallout's the priority right now. But also Target is doing a deal where you buy 3 games for $40, so I'll just do that and save a little bit of money. Yeah.
Nice.
Because they do that every year around Black Friday time.
Hey, where you buy 2 games, get 1 free or something like that?
Yeah.
Or buy 1, get 1 50% off. Yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah, that's like one of their favorites. Because then, it is a pretty okay deal, I guess. But for them, you're getting a bunch of people to come in and buy 3 games when they probably would have just bought like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might do that and like some of the other games I've been saving for a while. I was hoping that it would be in time for Battlefront, but that's coming out on like the 27th or something, or a little bit later.
Word.
So I was gonna Battlefront, Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, and Fallout for that deal, but that's not possible. That would be sick.
Nice. What is it? Philippe, you're getting Black Ops 3 as well, right?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
It'll be getting played at 11 o'clock.
Hell yeah, I'm so ready for that. Yeah, right after gym, basically. I'm hopping on Blops.
I might be sick that day. No.
Right, well, the gym's like the pastime until Blops actually unlocks. Gotta go in and lift some weights.
I have people for that.
Yeah, people. Dude, I've been going through like this withdrawals, like, because I tried to play AW. Like, it's been fun. Like, we've been doing if you go to digitalconfederacy.com forums, you can join our fight clubs. Every Friday night we have fight clubs. Well, we've been playing a gun game on Advanced Warfare, and it's been really fucking fun, which is surprising because it's Advanced Warfare. And but I tried to play it this week, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I went back to Blops 1, I went back to Modern Warfare 3, and both of them are just so fun, strictly because you're not jumping around in the air like a bastard. Like, I don't care. Like, sometimes the connections, like especially in Blops 1, like the hit detection is fucking terrible. Like, there'll be people standing in my scope standing still, and they won't count as hits. But it's still like more fun than boosting around the fucking map.
Jumping 30 feet in the fucking air.
Yeah, getting to the other end of the map in like 3 seconds flat, and
I seem to remember when that game came out, Kaiser bitching about people jumping and flying around, and you were telling him how wrong he was and how he just sucked.
Well, he was wrong, and he did suck, but I mean, it was fun for a long time. But yeah, there came a point where it's like, okay, I get tired of the rush 24/7. That's basically what it became. It became nothing but a rush down game. And I mean, that's fine, if you're in that mood. But after 8 months of that, you're just like, okay, I kind of just want to chill and play a little bit more strategically now, and you can't do that in Blops.
So Kaiser was ahead of the curve.
Correct.
Kaiser never left the curve. No, he did call it beforehand though that the game would get old, but yeah, it's he just never liked to begin with. I mean, I loved it to begin with. I mean, I played it for 8 months straight and just enjoyed it, but yeah, outside of DC fight clubs, I couldn't handle it, man. It was ugh. And it made hardcore modes like instantly stupid, because when you have hardcore, you die in like 1-2 bullets. And that's normally fine because you're running around the map, you have map awareness and everything, and everybody's on the ground, so you kind of know where people are going to be. You can plan shit. You can't plan shit with jetpacks. I bet you can just jump up in the air with 3 stories high and hover around and just pop you from the sky. So there's no strategy in hardcore mode because of that.
Well, Yeah, it's too. I mean, it's too fucking all over the place. You can't fucking because you don't know where to fucking look, basically. Because you're trying to watch in front, especially if you're trying to play an objective mode, as opposed to just like playing like a deathmatch. So you're trying to pay attention to like the bomb or something, and then you're having to try to look up, make sure somebody's not jumping down on top of you. Also watching in front of you, and then trying to make sure nobody's like trying to flank you. And it's too much shit to fucking pay attention to.
Basically, it became no fun. It became too hectic to have any fun. It was just, if you weren't on your game swivel head 100% trying to just beast everyone. I mean, there's even like tons of Reddit threads where people are like, AW is not a game you can just jump back into and have some fun. Like, you have to be playing for weeks at a time just to get your movement down pat, and be ready for everything. So it's just the whole movement system, especially with the fact that they didn't release any big maps until the last DLC pack. And if you never bought the DLC, you didn't get any big maps. So you literally saw your enemies in 2 seconds. And in hardcore mode, that's just a no-go. Because, like I said, you die in 2 bullets, and, well, there you go. 2 seconds in, you're done. So, yeah, it was really fun at first, but then it just came really old. But, that game tore our family apart on the Xbox and Xbox.
We lost some good men.
Yeah, they didn't care for it too much. I was pretty much the only one that did like it. Truth be told, I was the only one that enjoyed it.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will tell you, I was the only one that was like, "Yo, what are you talking, man? This game's fine."
Game broke.
But yeah, I've been just trying to fill up the week until Blops 3 launches, because even though that game's not 100% on the ground, all the gun battles are 99% of the time on the ground, and that's what you really want.
It was. I mean, it's like that video you posted in the Digital Confederacy forums. That one video where like the kid was talking about how the difference of you're not using the jetpack to like
kill people.
Yeah, you're using it just to kind of get around the map, and then if all the battle is still on the ground, so it's not as retardedly hectic.
Yeah.
It's more of an assist to like get you around, kind of like Titanfall, like where the jetpack helps you and doesn't fucking hinder you.
Yeah, we played Titanfall last night, and that was really fun. But what I like about Blops is that, unlike Titanfall, it's not 3 to 4 stories high. Or like, I shot one guy in my Titan who was all the way up on top of a needle somewhere that had to be at least 8 stories high. At Blops 3, you're 2 stories max, and your I wouldn't even call it a jetpack. It's like a thrust jump.
Yeah,
you don't fly anywhere. You're not flying for any amount of time. You can't hover or do anything like that. You boost jump, and that's it. You can run on some walls, but they're not going to be your main attack point, and that's what makes it fun. It's just a way to get around the map. I like how it's only me and Kaiser talking.
I sure do love my Call of Duty.
You watch, man. You're going to have some fun in Blops 3. You'll see why we play so long and so many times. Like I said, I prestige, I know for sure 2 times in Blops 2, which means I hit Master Prestige 1 time, got bored, reset again, and hit it again. So that's 10 more Prestiges. And then Kaiser says I did it 3 times. I don't remember. So I may have done it 3 fucking resets. That's probably hundreds of hours of game time just having fun in Blops 2. That's how fun it was.
Yeah, and then because after a while, after a while, just making like joke classes and just dicking around and
dude.
Having fun.
We'd put shields on our back and run around with the fucking executioners, which are these 2 like shotgun pistols. They're like shotguns. Like, I don't know if you guys know the Judge in real life, but it's basically a 410 shotgun shell in pistol form. It's mainly for home defense. Like, it's a little bitty pistol, but it fires a shotgun shell. And like, that's what the executioner basically was. It was like 10 feet in front of you was like hit markers. You had to get right up on somebody to kill him. We'd have been around with shields on our backs and like 2 of those in our hand and just fucking shitting on people just for fun. That's how fun it was.
Yeah, and like that was another thing about AW as well. Like, you couldn't just dick around and make like some joke classes and just have fun. It was always like too much fucking like try hardness. You can just have a good time, just fuck around and run around with a fucking rocket launcher or fucking some kind of stupid shit like that.
The only time they did that, they allowed that, was when they had the M1 irons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the M1 irons was basically a cowboy revolver. Like when that came out, you could dick around and have fun because it was actually really powerful. But that was the only joke class you could have. I tried playing joke classes with the MDL, which is their version of the grenade launcher, and it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything with that piece of shit.
But even with that pistol, like, they released it so late, by that time half the people fucking left already, so...
Oh, dude, half the people left by January, man. A lot of people hated that game.
Yeah.
There's so many people, like, especially like in the PC crowd, who are like, I haven't been excited for a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
This
And like now,
is the best.
yeah, and now Black Ops 3 is fucking like, it's number 2 on Steam sales list right now.
Damn.
Like even investors in at Activision are like, whoa, they noticed like the stock price jump because they released mod tools for it. So the PC version gets they can set up their own game types, they can set up their own servers, they can make their own maps. And this is the first Call of Duty to do this since I think Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 1. And so like the PC community is like so hype about it, like it jumps to the top of the Steam sales list, and like Activision's taking notice, like whoa, we let the PC crowd do what they want and give them the tools to do it, and we sell a shitload of games. So
And everybody wins.
yeah, so that's what's great. This game will have longevity on the PC side as well. So you get bored on console, you can jump on the PC probably 5 years from now and still have a crowd.
Right.
I mean, Call of Duty 4 is still played on PC. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
sorry, they don't play Halo anymore on PC.
What's going on in Fable World?
Yeah, what's going on, Fable? Huh?
Well, the Fable Legends beta is currently going every day of the week and no longer just on weekends.
Whoa.
I think, as you'll recall earlier when I said what games I've been playing recently, that was not one of them, though.
That bad, huh?
I don't think my NDA will let me say any more.
Did you really have the NDA for that game?
Well, not really, but it says, like, when you're playing it, it has your gamer tag plastered all over the screen, and there's a little screen that says you're under an NDA and you can't show anything, and you don't want to do this and don't do that, and
Don't show how terrible we are.
otherwise you'll lose access to this beta you're not playing.
Oh man.
But the full game's gonna be awesome, guys. Look for it, it's free.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think they should hold you to that NDA, considering you're the only one talking about that game.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything else besides the. Granted, I don't go looking for Fable content, but yeah,
It's
you're about the
been
only
quite
person.
a while since we've had a Fable Watch article, and there's a reason for that too.
Damn. Oh, I do want to take a moment to shout out that me and John Delicated are playing Rescue on Battlefield Hardline and getting our shit ultimately pushed in terribly bad.
I almost got that last round, but not anymore.
Yeah, I'm doing so bad trying to do the show and play this at the same time. It's terrible. We should switch to team deathmatch.
I don't want
Yeah.
to say it's because I'm not there, but it's because I'm not there.
Get you a PS4, baby.
I'm working on it.
We should do the one where you run around and collect money. I think that one was brain dead enough to, to be good for this.
Do that or do Hot War. Hot War is good.
Hot War is the most brain dead one there is.
Yeah.
I can't. Maybe we'll try it a little bit later, but I'm still having too much fun right now. And plus, there's this guy named Ricky Bobby 81 in our lobby, and I don't want to leave that. What else is there? But
What's
also, I mean, we're all hyped for Blops 3, or specifically me and Kaiser anyway.
No,
But
we all are.
Yeah, no.
I can hear it in your
ZP.
voice.
I can hear how hype you are. Trev made a good point there. He's like, I don't know why I'm so hyped. It's just another shooting game, and That's the truth. But he knows like Blops games are so fucking fun that there's a reason to get hyped for them because they're that fun. But anyway, Fallout 4 next week. Woo! Yeah, I mean,
that's a video game.
Oh hell yeah!
Fallout 4, man. Ooh. What sucks is I got the Pip-Boy version, so I got the disc, and on Xbone, of course, so you know how long Xbone takes to install from a disc, so I might not even get to play it before I gotta leave town for hunting trip.
I
So
honestly don't know how long it takes. This will be my first game on the current gen on a disc.
Oh yeah? Oh dude, man, it takes some time. It's pretty pathetic actually. I don't know why, but it does. It's pretty bad.
I'm getting on PS4, so is that any better or?
Well, you know, PS4, yeah, PS4 installs from disc just fine. I don't know what's wrong with Xbox and why it does that, but yeah, it has some issues.
Yeah, on PS4 though, there might be like a 5 gigabyte update to like change the color of your username that Sony decides to release.
Oh yeah,
that
don't worry.
day.
I'm not saying PS4 is perfect. I mean, every time I get on this console, there's like 5 fucking updates downloaded for something.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of it.
Yeah,
and sometimes they don't work. They had to patch in emoticons. What the fuck? You can't have that like preloaded.
Yeah, dog. You gotta. Yeah, it's
25 gigs.
25 gigs. Yeah. Speaking of updates, though, how do you think the launch is going to be for Fallout 4? What do you think is going to happen with that?
I think it'll be fine. You know, everybody always talks about how broken these games are, but I have never had a single fucking problem. And I bought every game at launch. I went to midnight launch for New Vegas. Never a single problem.
Really?
Yeah, dude. But then I bought it on 360 last time. So, you know, I know PS3 versions had a lot of problems, but 360, like, I never had a fucking problem. Like, I mean, yes, the game will crash sometimes, you know, and do like the normal shit, but was it game breaking or something that you couldn't just, you know, fucking reload your save and go chill out? I never had any bad problems like that.
Also, for those of you that didn't notice what Tubby just said, crashing is considered normal for Fallout. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, you know, or not even just a crash it, but like it'll freeze in a loading screen.
Oh God, yeah.
Loading screen freezes. You know that happens a lot.
Yeah, PS3 was horrible for basically any Bethesda game, or at least those types of Bethesda games. You know, I think like Dishonored was alright or whatever.
I heard they fixed all of them but Skyrim. I heard Skyrim was still like just
because it's not fixable. Like the way it's fucked up is just so bad. It is definitively the worst version of Skyrim. Like you can't get any worse than Skyrim on PS3, and
damn.
But hopefully they, you know, I think I'm kind of like with you on this. You know, they had a good. I think they got a feel for the PS4 now for the current gen and the Xbox. So I predict that, you know, Fallout 4 shouldn't be that buggy of a game, but that might be wishful thinking.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be bugs. I'm not saying there's not gonna be bugs, but I don't expect it to be a game breaking. I don't know. Sometimes I just think people are really Bethesda haters. I mean, they have freezing issues, like I've said. You know, they have problems with their games, but people blow them up to be like.
You mean Venom?
Yeah. EP blows them out of proportion to where, like, apparently you can't move more than 2 feet without your game crashing like every 10 seconds. And I've never had any issues like that. I've always been able to play to completion without even a single patch, unless there's day one patches I don't remember. But I mean,
I think New Vegas had a day one patch, but I'm not.
That may be true. I just don't remember because it's been so long. And plus, I was there at midnight at GameStop with a bunch of sweaty nerds to play Fallout New Vegas.
New Vegas had like, I think at the time it had the biggest size patch to ever fix a game at the time. Of course, now we had Assassin's Creed Unity that had like 40 gigabytes or something like that.
That was a 40 gig patch.
Something absurd like that.
Wow, that is insane.
But at least New Vegas at the time had the record, so they were number one. You know, when that game came out.
Speaking of, you know, New Vegas and Fallout 3, man, seeing that Mass Effect Will shit in Fallout 4 is annoying, to say the least.
What Mass Effect? Oh, you mean
The dialogue choices.
Explain it for our
yeah.
listeners, Tubby.
Well, basically, apparently people that got the game early, like, used to, you'd have a list of items and responses you could choose, and it would go into deeper and deeper dialogue. Apparently, now you have the Mass Effect wheel, where you pick one of the 4 options. Shut up. And, you fucking, and sometimes it'll end your conversation. Like, you'll pick, say you're picking, like, somebody says hi to you, and you pick X for hi. You'll say, hi, fuck you later. Like, it's the whole Mass Effect thing, which I didn't play Mass Effect, is a piece of shit. But apparently, if you pick the conversation option, you never
But I
actually.
read about it online.
I watched my wife play it. That was good enough. You would pick conversation options, and like you would think you were saying one thing, but then your character would go into depth and say something completely you didn't even want to say. And that's all over.
And then that would
Fallout 4.
fuck the story up.
Because
of that.
you
or
know,
what?
Mass Effect. I played all 3 of them, and it's not that extreme as you're making it out to be, and as people on the internet, surprise, surprise, exaggerated out to be.
Fucking internet.
It didn't tell you exactly what you're going to say. It gave you just like kind of gist of it, and sometimes you'd be harsher than you intended, or you'd be. But it wasn't like outright lying and saying,
Well, my thing is, you never had to worry about this in the other Fallouts. It doesn't matter how, overblown it is. It shouldn't be. Why are they copying Mass Effect and BioWare are shit?
Yeah, I agree.
In comparison to Fallout, anyway. I mean, I know there's some BioWare Mass Effect fans we know.
About the buddy disconnect.
But I'm saying, in comparison,
Mass Effect is good. I mean, in my opinion, Mass Effect. I'm good with the whole trilogy.
I agree with that.
And that's cool, but
And I fuck
as
with
far
the
as
first Dragon Age too.
as far
And
as
of course the fucking Star Wars joints from last gen.
as far as the dialogue options go, though, Fallout already shit on them completely. The way conversations went. So why they decided to go the route of Mass Effect style, BioWare trash? It makes no sense to me. Why copy somebody else's when yours is better?
Because voice actors can only do so much, Table.
That could be it.
Yeah,
They recorded hundreds of names. They might have your name.
But in the long run, as much as that's going to be annoying, it was never about the main story in the Bethesda games. I mean, the main story was shit in Fallout 3. I mean,
I think
you don't like Liam Neeson?
Do what?
You don't like Liam Neeson?
Well, I mean, it was just shit compared to like all the stories in the side quests and shit compared to New Vegas. It didn't bother me that it was bad and the dialogue was pretty bad.
If an open world game, if the story is always going to be the least draw there is to it.
Well, until you started playing New Vegas, which had like the DLC Old World Blues, which had the most amazing writing and on top of most video games I've ever seen, not just Fallout, but most video games. I mean, it was just god tier. But I wasn't expecting that because it's not Obsidian this time. So, when they're talking about the dialogue option thing, I'm like, as long as the exploration's fun and I can still explore the wastelands and I'm sneaking around trying to pop off, feral ghouls and shit and just having a blast, that's fine with me. I mean, I'll go into it expecting the dialogue to be shit, but I didn't get off on the dialogue in fucking Fallout 3 anyway. So
my biggest gripe with New Vegas was all the fucking invisible walls and shit when you're climbing the rocks in the mountains.
Well, yeah, Skyrim even had that problem
rocks,
though.
Just make a fucking rock wall.
Yeah,
Make an invisible wall out of nowhere.
Yeah, sometimes traversing the landscape in New Vegas wasn't ideal. Overall the game was still fun. And it was funny is I used to like Fallout 3 a lot more than New Vegas, and I still think the atmosphere in Fallout 3 is much better, but I played New Vegas again recently to finish the DLCs and everything, and man, I fell in love with New Vegas a shit ton more just because the writing is so good. But I know better than to expect that from Bethesda, especially now that they've gone all BioWare for some reason.
BioWare because they changed the dialogue. 3.
Well, somebody was mentioning something too about, I think it was on NeoGaf. Rev linked me a link about some of the dialogue options, like about romancing your partners. It was very Mass Effect-ish and just like, no thank you.
Yeah, didn't they say that you can romance several different of the companions, or all of the companions, or something?
Yeah,
like
there's some romance trash in there.
I hope not.
No, it's in there, man. It's some type of trash like that, and I'm just like, something I'll be avoiding. You know, that's the great thing about this. Those things are easily avoidable because it's not a BioWare game where you have to do that trash.
Yeah, well, if you notice, they changed Fallout 4 a lot. A lot of the basic elements of the formula. I pretty much agree with everything you just said on the dialogue. Except that I actually did kind of like the dialogue in the old games, like somewhat. Sometimes it was really
main story
awkward.
or side quest? There's a difference.
I just mean dialogue in general. Yeah, like I still got like a good amount of enjoyment from the dialogue, and I thought it was perfect the way it was. You basically had a tree, and it branched. You know, all your dialogue options branched off into different paths, and you would take that, and you would eventually get to whatever it was that you're looking for, and you go back to the beginning.
Right.
I mean, I thought it worked pretty well. I didn't see any reason to turn it into the conversation pie or whatever.
Well, I guess I spoke wrong by saying dialogue. I mean the overall story of Fallout 3, the main storyline was kind of bad. The dialogue was the dialogue tree. That's fine. I love the dialogue tree. I love the setup of that. You know, like you said, you get tons of information. There's no, unless you choose no thank you or goodbye, there's no conversation ending dialogue tree.
Yeah. Unless
it's a glitch, there's nothing like that. But apparently now it's all over the place. So that's going to be lovely.
That's probably tied into the fact that they put a bigger focus on the story, like you were saying. Like now the protagonist is the protagonist, and he has a wife and kids, or he used to, as what the trailer indicates. And apparently we're supposed to care about him all of a sudden, whereas before it was like you are the main character, and then just like go out and experience this shit.
What's funny
you
is
still are. It's not that different from Fallout 3, where you were the main character and you had to go find your dad. You're supposed to care about him.
Yeah, but you didn't have a voice though, so it's easy to kind of just like ignore all that.
Yeah, like they took that shit to heart, where it was like, your Bethesda stories always suck, blah blah. So like, it's like they felt like they were being picked on. They're like, okay, we'll copy BioWare and make a story.
but you're neglecting that they added one thing I've been wanting for years, and that's they're adding in the fucking radiation rain.
What's that?
Oh,
weather effects and shit. Like it could start raining, and you should find shelter or put on a suit because you'll get fucked up with rad damage.
Oh, that is cool as shit.
That's that next gen.
I mean, I know I've been saying like overly negative things for now, but I'm super hyped for Fallout 4. Like I've been saying, like the dialogue shit's annoying, but it's not going to hamper my enjoyment. And that sounds cool as shit.
You could probably mod the dialogue.
The modding and all that stuff sounds cool as hell too. I'm kind of sad Repair is not around anymore, because it was kind of cool that you couldn't like just go with your best weapons all the time, 100% of the time, unless you found another one that you could repair it with. But I mean, apparently a lot of people are happy that the repair mechanic is gone. I don't know. I liked having to worry about your weapon condition.
Oh, they took that out?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's no longer repair. You don't have to worry about your weapon deteriorating.
I could take it or leave it.
I liked it.
I liked the other. Yeah, I mean, it was fine managing, but I'm not like heartbroken that it's gone. I don't really care.
Oh man, I am
so easy to please. This is a BioWare fan, folks.
I don't need my post-apocalyptic wasteland to be realistic. I know it's
well, you know what's funny? When they tried to go realistic with hardcore mode, and people are like, "There's no more hardcore mode." I'm like, "Are you fucking serious, dude? All you had to do in hardcore mode was make a couple doctor bags, hook up with Boone, and the game was as easy as normal mode." That's all you had to do. Make about 10 to 20 doctor bags, go, get some water, and walk around the wastelands with Boone, and it was just as simple as the normal version. I never got how hardcore mode was supposed to be like, "Oh, you're a badass." I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No comments on hardcore mode?
Though.
Did you play hardcore mode, ZP?
No, if I'm only playing a game that big, doing all that shit once.
That's true.
Oh man, did you play all the DLC though? For New Vegas?
No, I didn't play any DLC for New Vegas.
Oh, dude, you should get the.
I don't even know New Vegas. I borrowed it from my brother when I played it.
Next time, just Steam sale, man. You should get that shit and get like the Ultimate Edition for $5.
If you notice, but there's like always new shit coming out. I don't think I'm going to go back to New Vegas' DLC.
You should. It's really good.
Yeah, I second that notion.
There's a new Mass Effect coming out in like a year or so.
I know you're trying to trigger me, Z3. It ain't gonna work.
Except for their game, they're gonna take out the will and do Fallout's previous conversation
Right.
system.
They learned from their mistakes.
I'm looking forward to Mass Effect Legends.
Oh god. Honestly, I hope that's a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
Is that a thing?
That's hilarious.
Never know, John.
Yeah. Well, Fallout 4, everybody.
Hell yeah. I'm hyped for it. What's great is that, I'm so hyped for Blobs 3 Fallout 4 coming out like a couple days later, just like icing on the fucking best cake you've ever eaten.
Yeah, man.
It's so good.
You said you got the Pip-Boy version, right?
Yep, sure did.
Well, I was gonna get the gold version. Comes with socks.
I can see why you might not have did that.
You get to choose which size socks you get.
One
I don't
size
know.
fits all.
It's probably like that.
And are they like normal socks, or are they like all fucked up, like they've been in radiation and
I
shit?
was about to say they're rad socks.
Yeah, they're dirty socks that you find off of a raider corpse.
You
Crispy
can use
socks.
them to filter your water.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Highly recommend that. Oh,
Did
did
you-
you see that radiated soda that they made? They're actually
Quantum
making a
cola?
radiated. Yeah, quantum
the
cola.
nuclear.
Yeah, I'm getting
Cola
that. I'm hunting down my target for that shit.
Oh man, that's gonna be worth the diabetes. Like, heck.
Hey, Flip, let's make a deal, man. If you're out looking for it, if we find one for each other, we grab a couple.
That's a bet.
Yeah. Yeah,
What is it? Is it out now?
No, it comes out the 10th, the day the game launches. And it's a Target only. It's Quantum Cola, and it supposedly glows like the game, too.
Sure is glad that there's a Target.
I don't
real
think it
fucking
does
close.
glow.
Exactly. Does it? Well, at least the...
No, it's just colored blue or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks really cool, and I definitely want some. Yeah, it's only at Targets, and I'm definitely hitting up the one near our place.
Yeah, well, remind me. Yeah.
And if I have to, I'll go to Super Target over by 288 and make sure. But, what is it? Yeah, also, did y'all see that Melee video? It's funny, EP doesn't
Smash
care
Brothers?
for... I'm sorry, the Fallout 4 Melee vid. Showing the new Melee perk, where basically, like, if you have a baseball bat and you're swinging at somebody's head, it just pops it. It was really fucking cool. I never played many... I don't think I played any Melee classes. Like, I just never was big into Melee on the game. But, that makes me want to make a Melee character.
Yeah, Melee is pretty dumb in that game. As you know, like it makes sense to be running around Skyrim, that
Right.
land with like a sword or a club or an axe or something. But in Fallout, it's just kind of weird. Like there are all these guns lying around. Like I'm gonna pick up this lead pipe and run around and hit people with it. That seems like a great idea.
Fuck these bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got... I mean, I get... Like, I can see how it'd be fun, but, like, I just never had the urge to play a Melee class. But the way perks are done this time, I think I might make a Melee build and try it out.
Not
Well,
cool.
since supposedly there's infinite leveling up, you really have to make a build.
Yeah.
Did they steal that from Mass Effect 2? Infinite leveling up.
Yeah, it's infinite now.
Oh shit. That's interesting because there was always this like there's a level cap, and then the DLC expansions like add like 5 or 10 or something.
Oh,
So they
damn.
fucked themselves out of that.
Yeah, that was always a big thing to get the... Which, honestly, I mean, I like that there's no level cap now. That it was always kind of... In New Vegas, at least, they set the initial level cap pretty high. And then, like, they added on gradually. I think I'll finish the DLC before I can even reach the level cap in New Vegas. But, in Fallout 3, you reach the level cap really fast. Even with the DLC, it only go up to, like, level 30 or something.
I think so.
Yeah, like you reach that by the second DLC, if not before. And so you're playing the other DLCs, not getting any XP or anything like that.
Right.
I know that sounds kind of like, I don't know, modern game-ish, but like I love getting XP in RPGs. If I'm playing and not getting the XP, it kind of annoys me. playing with Call of Duty. That's why I reset from Master Prestige. It's like I keep getting XP. I need my XP.
Right on. I mean, also the DLC is good because just like new guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Or whatever else.
Yeah, it's funny they're already putting out a season pass for Fallout. I should probably pick it up. I just haven't yet because I don't even know when the content's even coming out.
They haven't announced anything yet, but they did announce. Well, it's already known that it's like $30. That's
nice.
a lot.
How many expansions are they going to put out though? Do they say?
I don't think they said.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Are there any other games coming out this year that anybody cares about?
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Battlefront, yeah.
Same month.
Yeah, the demo was really fun. I just it wasn't fun enough to make me want to spend $60. So I don't know.
I'm getting that, and I'm gonna get Fallout 4 in like a year or something when the Game of the Year edition comes out. Or if they like fucking make some Pip-Boy editions or something like that.
Nice. Heck yeah.
I can't wait a year for Fallout. I'm
yeah, I'm fine. What I'll do is what I did last time is I bought them as it came out, and I bought the DLC. I think I didn't buy Mothership Zeta for Fallout 3 because I heard it was just bad, and then I think Blue sent me his free version. Or just sent me. Yeah, he sent me the fucking the Ultimate Edition Game of the Year, so I got to play it that way. So at some point,
was it ass like they said?
Yeah, it was pretty boring. It wasn't complete ass, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll get it. Yeah, I think a year is good because I'm still at like 4% for Metal Gear fucking Solid 5 and shit. Like, as long as sports games exist, I'm gonna be very slow beating any other type of game.
Hey, Tanashi, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but we're playing on a DLC map and we don't have the DLC.
Oh shit!
Did they make the DLC free in this game? Did I tell anybody? I hope they fucking did.
No idea, man.
They needed to because nobody was buying it.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, what the fuck? Are we playing Slender? Like, what?
Yeah, this is a DLC map from the first DLC, first expansion pack.
It's weird, man. This is such a weird looking map.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you not have it on?
No, we didn't. I didn't buy them. I didn't buy the season pass on PS4.
I got just the core game used from GameFly, so I doubt that has the DLC.
Yeah. None of us had the DLC. But we're playing on the Woods map. We're playing Nightwoods on Rescue.
Huh.
Oh, they did update the game today. Like, how crazy would it be if they just made it like free for everybody?
I hope they did, dude. I don't care that I spent $50 season pass. I'd rather play the maps and have people on them than people not buying the fucking maps. And I spent that money and can't play them because there's nobody playing them.
Exactly. It's such a fucking fun game.
Yeah.
If we could talk about one more game that
go for it.
Fucking so Uncharted 4 is coming out. Pretty sure I'm like the only one that cares here, but
what's the name again?
Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's not bad. But yeah, it's coming out. I'm a pretty big fan just because I kind of like the story. I guess like I remember a friend lent me the first game, and I'm like, shit, that was a pretty good game. Then the second one came out, and I thought the story was awesome and everything. But anyway, the multiplayer is pretty good for that. So what I was looking to do was get in on that beta, because they're going to be doing a beta for that multiplayer for Uncharted 4 in like first week of December. But they kind of fucked the consumers up a little bit. It's not that there's a beta code. The way that you get into the beta is you need to have the disc for the Uncharted collection. Which is like so fucking conniving of them. Like, what a bunch of greedy... But anyway, yeah, I have a $30 Best Buy certificate. So I'm going to try to use that. And I'm going to have another $10 off of it. So I'm going to wait till it goes down in price and get it for like $2. And I'll be good. So, fuck you, Naughty Dog. Why would you do that? Why would you do like when you do a beta? It's supposed to be a code. Why would you make it that you need this disc of this other game that?
Well, I know people that
motherfuckers are gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, I know people that aren't getting Naughty Dog's any of their shit anymore because of what they did with Last of Us multiplayer.
Yeah.
What happened with Last of Us multiplayer?
Well, when me and Kaiser first played it, like it was the connections were just fucking terrible. Like, I mean, like the hit, like you could shoot somebody in the face with a rifle at close range, and like the game would be like, "Nah, you didn't do that." So like we ended up quitting.
Talking about the remastered edition?
No, the normal edition. And it gets worse. It get better for a little bit apparently. We left, we quit, we didn't play the game anymore. We're like, fuck this. I had enough of that shit in Gears. I'm not doing that now on Last of Us.
The fucking 2x4 of fucking death.
Yeah, you know, this stuff could beat the shit out of everybody.
That shit still was okay.
But apparently they fixed it. I mean, like it was like really good and really playable for a while. But I already moved on to other games and they like trying it again. But when the Last of Us remake came out, they started making DLC that was pay to win. Like apparently, like the DLC weapons were so OP. Like if you didn't have them, like you were getting shit on.
Yeah,
and so,
I heard that too.
Yeah, so like people who were like big fans of the game were like, I'm not touching any Naughty Dog games anymore for that reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, seriously.
Extreme.
No, Naughty Dog.
It sounds to me like they're not rewarding bullshit. So.
Well, Naughty Dog just they have like such bad interactions. They have such a bad track record with people that play their games. So they're just not respectful to anybody that actually wants to, you know, enjoy them or like be part of like the communities for the games. For Uncharted, like for the Uncharted multiplayer games, so 2 and 3, they shat on that community pretty bad, or at least they didn't give a fuck about it. They really didn't care about it, and
I heard the horror stories of Brazil everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, we were talking, and you brought that up that like they're pretty much making the next one. They're catering it towards the laggers in the south, you know, because there are no dedicated servers.
Yeah,
which is garbage.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, I'm still gonna get it. I'm not gonna sit here all high and mighty, but yeah, I think that's bullshit.
Crazy. I actually had the demo downloaded for the Drake collection or whatever it's called because I never played any of them and I wanted to try them out, but had to delete it to make space for blocks. But I want to at least GameFly it once because I heard the actual single player games are really good.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah. I want to play those, so I've got to just check them out.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, it's definitely a great chance. And a lot of people are saying that like, oh well, it's totally worth like the $60 for the up. But I mean, you're putting up old games against like Fallout and Battlefront and shit that hasn't come out. It should be at least 45 or like 40.
Or like they did with Gears UE, they made it $40, you know, because it's a remake.
Well, Naughty Dog's like, no, we can do whatever we want. We're popular, we have money. So here's 3 games you played already. Fucking give us $60, 60 solid. So
damn.
Yeah, man. I'm not looking forward to what Naughty Dog is gonna do. They're probably gonna have like some shitty community manager for the new Uncharted's multiplayer, but I'll stick around for as long as it's, you know, not hell. Yeah,
crazy.
The Stonewall Jackson 5.
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 Oh shit. Alright, let's move on to our topics, man. Johnny. This one kind of tripped me out when I was reading it. I was like, I mean, I guess I get it, but it seems kind of like a petty thing. John Carpenter sues Luc Besson for plagiarism, and he wins.
Luc Besson, my friend.
Yeah, whatever.
Luc Besson, John Carpentry doesn't like what you gotta say.
Anyway, I liked his movie Lockout, and though I can see the the similarities to Escape from New York, I don't think it was sue-worthy.
Yeah, to me, it's completely its own movie. Yes, it's got similarities, but what really bugs me about that whole thing is, we always every nerd bitches about why make a remake? Why not just make a movie? Because remakes are so far different. Make your own movie, call it its own thing, and be done with it. I mean, the Total Recall remake was so far removed from the original Total Recall, it didn't need that name.
Yep.
So Luc Besson went and did it,
and he gets sued. And he won. John Carpenter won. I mean, the payout was small, but still, it should have been no payout. I mean,
to be fair to John Carpenter, the lawsuit wasn't his idea. I read a different article as well where it was the people who own the distribution rights or whatever to Escape from New York, the company that technically owns it, came to him and said, "Hey, we can get some money out of this." And Carpenter's in the stage of his life where he just says, "Fuck you, pay me" to everything. He gets a check. He literally says, "I'll let them remake anything. If they just put a check in my hand, I don't care."
Wow.
But it wasn't really his idea. The production company or the distributor or whatever came to him and was like, "We can get some money out of this." He said, "Go for it." And it's not even like it's a huge amount of money they got. It's
$50.
Yeah, it was like 100,000 total or something.
Yeah, 50,000 euros. But it just sets a bad
it came up to like
precedent,
80,000
I would much rather
total.
somebody take the idea of a criminal having to rescue the president's daughter from an insane situation and doing their own movie rather than making fucking Escape from New York, Escape from LA, and all that shit. And there is an Escape from New York movie still in production for God knows what reason. There's pre-production trying to get it made.
Well, what I don't get is the whole time, I mean, now that the article pointed it out, I thought Escape from New York, but the whole time I was watching Knockout, it never once hinted that it was like Escape from New York. It was its own thing.
A lot of people pointed out the similarities when it came out. Yeah, it's not anything where it's like where they're telling you we totally ripped this from Escape from New York, but it's obviously similar enough, but it's also completely different enough to where this lawsuit makes no sense. I can't believe they won it.
And I'm kind of sad that apparently the movie was a failure or something, man. I like that movie.
Let me see.
It was
This
good.
is the movie I'm thinking. The one with Guy.
It was on
Pearce.
it was on Netflix. It was good.
He has that
I never
motorcycle
saw it.
chase at the beginning, and then he goes to the space station.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
it
Guy
looked-
Pearce was
looked
just
good.
hilarious too. It was a great movie.
Guy Pearce is great.
I always like him. Every time I see him, I like him. And of course, I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch." I watched it just because he was in it, and then I was like, "Oh man, this is a really good movie." And it even had high ratings on Netflix. I don't know why it failed or whatever, but okay.
Because it was a Luc Besson movie.
But apparently, he did The Fifth Element in Taken. So, I mean,
Oh god,
And
the
The
Fifth
Professional.
Element and Taken, they're both fucking overrated as shit.
I love
And
The
The
Fifth
Professional.
Element.
Professional's good.
Yeah, I love The Fifth Element. I don't think it's overrated. I just love it. But
Yeah.
I haven't been around crazy fanboys about it either. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Scott Pilgrim thing where the fans ruin it.
It's not a Scott Pilgrim JoJo thing, no.
Damn. That call out. That was mean, ZP. Hurting Epi when he's not here to defend himself.
Well,
Guys,
this
ruined
is how we find
JoJo.
out if EP and Fly actually listen to the show.
You have ruined JoJo.
Oh man, well that sucks for them, dude. That damn, I didn't realize Carpenter was going that route.
It doesn't suck too much for them because again, it's only 50,000 euros. And that company just fucking shits out so many fucking movies. Europa Corp, they do all kinds of shit. They have the money. It just sucks for movies in general that
Yeah,
it's sending the
It set a
message.
precedent.
Better pay to make a remake.
Well, you know,
Or
it was
not
actually
even a
80.
remake,
It was
anything
50 to
that
the
could
production
be-
company, 10 to John, and 20 to somebody else. So it was 80 total, but it's still a shit amount of money. But
or anything
it
that
sets
could
that
just be
precedent that,
influence.
oh, you can sue now. I mean, how many video games would be fucking sued?
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, this was influenced by this, or this was similar to this. We're suing. We're suing you.
That's crazy. Yeah, I thought when I read that, I was like, okay, this is not good for anything or anybody.
Carpenter doesn't have to worry about anybody ripping off the ward, though. So
I still have that in my list. I haven't watched it yet.
It's so bad.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know it has low ratings, but it has such a cool premise. I have to check it out.
Google says Google says 50,000 euros is equal to 54,000 US, 54,355 US.
All right, I'm gonna link this now. What are your thoughts on it, Delicated or Flip? What do y'all think about this lawsuit?
I'm triggered. That's enough. Isn't John Carpenter also the name of the dude that did like Doom or some shit? I don't know why I'm thinking about that.
I hope he did Doom.
Carmack?
Oh, I'm thinking of Carmack. That's what I was thinking of. That's
Doom
John's. You know, we all blend together. John Carmack, John Delicated.
All these Johns.
Flip.
The motherfucker stole some shit. You gotta get sued, dog.
He took he stole it. Okay.
I'm saying, like, I mean, you know, you plagiarizing, man. Fuck that shit.
He didn't plagiarize.
He didn't plagiarize anything, though.
He made his own shit, and then John Carpenter or the company was like, "Oh, this is similar, and we're suing you."
Yo, if it's too close to the shit,
that's the thing. It wasn't at all. They had to take it to a French court to get it to rule.
So, France knows best.
Clip is trolling me right now. All right. Our next topic. Dig linked me to this article, and I didn't even read it because I wanted to read it on air with you guys. Apparently, there's a site called Biblical Gender Roles, and this article is 7 ways to discipline your wife.
Does it just say beat her?
No, dude. I read the first one, I think, and then just stopped. I was like, okay, this is for the show. We got to do this on the show.
It is the Thanksgiving episode, so
right. Arguments against the discipline of wives by their husbands. Argument number 1: a partner cannot discipline the other partner. The first and most common argument against Christian husbands disciplining their wives is the belief that a husband and wife are equal partners in marriage. The Bible does not show marriage as a partnership, but rather a patriarchy. See my post, blah, blah, for all the scriptures that represent marriage as a patriarchy. Argument 2, apparently discipline wow, I can't talk tonight. Infantilizes a wife. Basically makes her a baby. So, argument 3, a wife's submission to her husband is voluntary, therefore he cannot discipline her. Argument number 4, Christ does not discipline his bride. Basically, these are all lists of, like, reasons why you should discipline your wife, and the arguments against it are bad.
I like that the first argument is it's a patriarchy. Deal with it.
I mean, I'm just like, I want to say it's satire, but I'm like, I've looked at the other articles and I don't think it's satire. Yeah, I was like, wow. Apparently, he does not endorse Christian domestic discipline. CCD. Apparently, they have an acronym for Christian domestic discipline. I do not advocate or teach the men ought to physically discipline their wives.
What if he is just saying that he's trying to beat the devil out of her?
Oh shit.
Discipline makes us a better person, and he links to a bunch of proverbs talking about why we discipline, but yeah, none of them mention your wife. Discipline should be measured. Again, nothing mentioning the wife in the scripture. It's just the whole article.
If your wife is failing to do her duties as a mother toward your children, or she is continuing to contradict your authority with the children, then perhaps you might put off buying that new car for her and have her continue driving her older car for a while, as long as it is safe for her to drive.
Wow.
Don't buy her that new car.
Let's just go ahead and jump into the 7 ways to discipline your wife. Number 1, for disrespect. If your wife is speaking in disrespectful and demeaning ways in public in front of others, whether this is towards you or others, this might require a public rebuke of her tone and actions.
Stone her.
Number 2, for overspending. If your wife is spending money against your wishes, this may require confiscation of her credit cards and ATM cards. Of course, this can be done in measured amounts. Perhaps you might just take away 1 or 2 cards that she has abused, and if her spending continues to get out of control, you'd move towards the ATM card as well. This does not necessarily mean she would have no money, but you could give her a cash allowance each week.
But only if she does her chores.
I think ZP already read the number 3, failing to care for your children.
Yeah.
He didn't read it
anyway.
There's another part too. If you have to purchase another car, you should downgrade the type of car she will be able to get, or buy her a used one instead. Maybe you put off the purchase of that new dishwasher she's been wanting. Jesus.
Yeah, so these biblical people who are rebuking their wives obviously have some money to play with.
Right? Yeah. Apparently, these are some rich fucking Christians. You ain't getting the new dishwasher. We're getting the new car instead. Deal with it, bitch.
Is this Joel Osteen fucking running this shit?
Yeah, for real. Like, we're not getting the new house. Okay, honey, you're staying in the old one.
You're gonna have to lease a car for a while until you show me you've earned a car.
And then, if you're nice, if you're good, I'll buy you that jet.
Yeah. Number 4, for too much TV watching. If your wife is watching too much TV, you could cancel the cable or satellite TV and just have antenna service. You're sticking with CW, whore.
Put that V-chip to use.
Oh my god. Number 5, for too much online time. If your wife is spending too much time online, like Facebook or other social outlets or online shopping, then if she does not respond to your warnings about this, you could change your internet code on your router so that her devices will not have access to the internet.
I think that would just be funny to do anyway.
If she does not respond to your warning.
It's like when we fucking take their controllers away from the video games and lock them up so kids can't play them if they're being shits.
I'm just waiting on one that says roll up a paper and batter on the nose. If your wife is not the obedient dog, beat her with the...
She makes a mess on the carpet, rub her nose in it.
Yeah. Jesus. This is that's why I had to share this, man. This is just so terrible, it's funny. Number 6, for neglect of the home. Maybe your wife is not watching too much TV or spending too much time online, but she's still neglectful toward her duties in your home. If your wife is being neglectful of her duties to care for your home, then you might put off that new living room furniture set you've been talking about, or those new window dressings she has been wanting. Again,
what in the fuck, man?
Again, refusing to be a rich asshole because your wife isn't responding to your demands. Oh my god. I'm guessing this one's probably going to be the best one. Number 7, for sexual denial. If your wife is unsubmissive in the sexual arena and chronically denies your sexual advances without legitimate medical or psychological reasons for doing so, then perhaps that upcoming trip you were going to take her on gets canceled. Maybe that wardrobe upgrade your wife was looking forward to gets downsized or canceled. The Bible says a man has to supply his wife with clothing, but it does not say it has to be the expensive clothing she wants. Some disciplinary procedures may affect the family as a whole, but sometimes it is necessary to do this in an attempt to bring your wife to repentance.
You're bribing and coercing her to have the sexual arena shenanigans that you want.
Well, first off, you're pretty much a beta or a cuck anyway if you're not getting the sex you want. Especially without spending money on trips and clothes, Jesus. So you're already fucking failing as a man as it is, but this is just a whole other level of discipline.
Sometimes it's necessary to do this in an attempt to bring your wife to repentance.
Oh my god, dog.
And this is a legit article, man. This site is legit.
I'm sure they believe this shit wholeheartedly, though.
I'm just like, the whole time thinking,
these are some of the examples of non-abusive ways that Christian husband can discipline his wife.
Right.
What are the abusive ways?
You gotta subscribe to be able to get the abusive ways.
Yeah, why are you so much of a cuck or beta anyway that any of these issues are problems to begin with? Is it like your turn the other cheek method? So like you have to bring out the Bible to get your wife to do what you want?
There you go, just beat her with the Bible.
So yeah, you bring out the Bible and be like, look honey, it says in the scripture you're supposed to be this way. Instead of just straight out saying, be like, look, bitch, I need you to do this. Alright?
In the Bible, they weren't watching any TV. What you doing?
Yeah, it's like, you know, you don't need the Bible to get what you want in a marriage. You don't need to start quoting scripture and stuff. If, you know, I don't know. It's really odd to me that that's the way they go about it.
Well, I mean, you say that's the way they go about it, but who is they? Whoever fucking made this website?
And whoever follows it, yeah.
I just can't believe there are very many people who follow this website and go
it
by
would not surprise
their
me.
rules.
I don't know, man. But yeah. Oh, apparently, hold on. Apparently, there's an update. 10/20 of 2015. Answers to readers' questions.
Is the question, what the fuck?
All right, let's go. What if a wife works and makes her own money or even makes more money than her husband? Many have emailed me and asked me, what if a wife works and makes her own money or makes even more money than her husband? Wouldn't that take the teeth out of most of these types of discipline? Discipline is not about controlling someone and physically forcing her to do a certain thing. What? Discipline is about trying to motivate someone to choose to do the right thing. I have teenage sons that are both bigger than me now. I gave up trying to physically make them do things many years ago. I used to beat the shit out of them. Now I discipline them through very similar discipline to which I would use with my wife. I take away their laptops sometimes for a few days. Other times I take away their cell phones for a few days. Oh my god, this is the whole bunch of... Wow. Okay, let me skip to the next one because that's just, wow, I'm not going to read all that. But won't discipline attempts by a husband toward his wife ultimately lead to divorce? Other husbands have emailed me asking this. Divorce is always a very real possibility in any marriage, whether discipline takes place or not. But God does not call on us as husbands to abdicate our role as the head of our wives in order to keep our marriage together at all costs. Christ did not sacrifice himself for his church to enable her sin, but to make her holy. Just wow.
We should have this person on the show.
No, it would not. It would be so buddy disconnect like in the intro. Oh man. Okay, I gotta read this one. Can't you just talk to your wife like an adult? What is all the need for this discipline stuff? The answer to that question is that you should actually read this post is that a husband should always speak to his wife gently as first. So, for instance, if a husband thinks his wife is mishandling the credit cards, his first action is not to take away the cards, it is to first speak with her gently. With many Christian wives, the gentle approach is all that is needed. But are we so naive to think that every wife will respond to these gently conversations and turn from her sinful behavior, whatever they may be? If there's no such thing as an unrepentant rebellious, is there no such thing as an unrepentant and rebellious sinful wife who tells her husband where he can stick it anytime he brings things to her attention? Oh, man.
This same site has 8 steps to confront your wife's sexual refusal. 8.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Just, wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Step 3 is bring her before the church. So go complain in church that my wife isn't giving me any.
Rebuke her privately, rebuke her before a witness.
Rebuke cockier.
Oh my goodness, dude. Just...
And they revert to fucking, taking away fucking vacations and taking away money.
I'm gonna... So the person just rewrote this article into a new article and just mixed it up.
So basically stop with your rich, lavish asshole life and make her live a normal life for once. Yay.
Oh man.
So what do you have to do to become a Christian wife of these rich assholes? I want to be a Christian wife. Sure, Daddy, you could take away my internet for the week. Just let me have the credit cards. I mean, jeez, man, this is something else, man. This is beyond first world problems. This is a whole nother just like, what is wrong with you? As I'm sitting here pouring a drink, I'm asking what is wrong with you. That's how bad it is.
You feel really bad.
Yeah, how bad you are.
We should revisit this whenever Grunchkin's a guest.
Oh, dude, yes. Oh man, she would laugh. Oh, not really. She's actually a pretty hardcore Christian, so she might actually agree with some of these.
But is that bad for you?
No, it's not. But I would never resort to these things, though.
You would just beat the devil out of her.
I'm not pulling out the.
Can't get the fucking window dressings that you wanted.
Right? Yeah, I'm not pulling out the Bible to get my dick sucked. It's getting sucked anyway.
If I walk into your house in January and she's sitting in the timeout chair in the corner, I know she isn't putting out.
She's reading her scripture for the night.
I have to read this because my internet got taken away.
Yeah. Now, there is one time I banned one of her devices from the internet, but that was only because it was hogging too much bandwidth while I was playing games. Fuck your tab, it's getting banned. So it was something nerdy, and not like, I did get my dick sucked. Banned from the internet. Yeah. Wow. Oh, all right. Moving on.
I may be wrong, but that article may have been as good as my deathbed article. I'm just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't remember your deathbed article.
Which one was that?
Yeah, what was that?
From one of our previous shows, when you were giving me shit about the topics, so fuck you.
Kaiser holds a grudge.
I know, he holds a grudge. He is the woman. I need to rebuke him.
Rebuke me in public.
And Kaiser, you're too womanly for me right now. You chill out.
I see women getting rebuked in Walmart all the time.
Please tell me. Tell me, what do you see? I've never seen this. Everybody always says these crazy Walmart stories. I never see them.
You take away her power
scooter. Talking about dinosaurs and shit on his phone in Walmart.
No, that was me, you asshole. Alright, the Princess Leia bikini fiasco. Now, this is a funny double standard because, as ZP linked in the digitalconfederacy.com forums, apparently Carrie Fisher designed this bikini herself. She had a say in it.
Right, she was bitching about how all of her loose-fitting clothes didn't show off her feminine figure in
now,
the original Star Wars movies. So then they said,
now that she's all dumpy and ugly,
they made the infamous fucking bikini costume.
Yeah, and now that she's all dumpy and ugly, she wants to be like, "Don't be a slave in the Star Wars movie. It's demoralizing." Like, okay, it wasn't demoralizing back when you helped design the motherfucker or had to say it, but now it is. So anybody got any like
the new girl, the new whoever her character is?
Yeah, anybody got any logic
be a slave
behind this?
Like I was, fight against that slave outfit, and she was one of the reasons this fucking thing got made.
Yeah.
She wasn't fighting against it. She was fucking flaunting it. Fucking publicity photos. She'd show up in cameos and shit. Like for 5 minutes of fame.
So, yeah, and then
wow,
and then Disney is rumoring to retire the Slave Leia merchandise for good.
Yeah.
Better buy your Slave Leia potato heads while you can, kids.
Exactly.
Hey, Nanash, I'm leaving this lobby to join me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we just got shot on.
Yeah. Well, and they all left, so they didn't respect us as opponents either.
Yeah.
We did so bad they left in our favor.
Damn.
Yeah, we're paying attention to this, man, and like trying to talk's definitely not been good for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Princess Leia. What made her get like this? I mean, is this some like I'm trying to be relevant type of thing? Is that what's going on?
That's what I feel it is. I mean, obviously she's a Hollywood person. She knows where the wind is blowing, and anything to cling to whatever will make her relevant.
Okay,
that's my thought.
That seems like that.
Yeah, because I mean, why else would you care what somebody else is going to wear in the movie? Especially when you helped design that shit so long ago. It's
again, I think design is a strong word for what her input most likely was.
Well, she obviously didn't. She wasn't against it. Let's put it that way.
It's not like she was fighting it. No.
Yeah.
And to come out now, 30 years later, and try and
be like, I hated it.
You were an icon for multiple reasons.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a feminist now. Maybe she's like a hardcore social justice person.
Okay.
What color is her hair?
Own the burbs. I guess we're okay.
What color is her hair?
How about this? How about she give back all the money that was made from the bikini costumes?
Yeah, why not? That's not a bad point.
Whoa, guys.
Well, that well's about to dry up, apparently.
I doubt she got any money from the bikini costumes.
Yeah, well, that well's about to dry up anyway, because apparently they're stopping. J. Scott Campbell even made a... And if you know him from Gen 13 fame and basically comic books in general, I think he's probably still huge in them. He's saying at Marvel they can't even draw Princess Leia in like any weak positions. Apparently, like she always has to be strong.
Well, he said like sexy poses or whatever, which is 95% of all female comic book characters.
Yeah, like they can't do anything they want to do.
They just need to read some of that Bible and take up some of those patriarchal values.
Yeah, these bitches need rebuking.
Yeah, they do.
These bitches need
rebuke
rebuking.
the shit out of you.
I'd rebuke these bitches. I'd break out the Bible on these hoes.
I like this one guy. I can't remember his name, but he should definitely get a shout out. He was this sort of artist that a bunch of people bitched about his drawing. And I don't remember if he was the one that did it, the Joker thing, where he's behind, was it Harley Quinn or Batgirl?
Batgirl, Killing Joke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Killing Joke thing. And a bunch of people complained to him, oh no, that's awful, that's misogynist, that's sexist, you should change that. And like what he did was he basically just said, fuck you guys. And he kept drawing, he drew like 30 more of them. And he just kept posting them on his Twitter.
That's how or no?
That's how you should confront this social justice warrior trash.
Yeah.
Fight it head on and tell them they're fucking bitches and shove it down their throats.
You know what's sad? That's like the one thing I agree with Donald Trump. You know, everybody knows he says a lot of things that are pretty fucked up, but he did say something really interesting, and he said that after Macy's pulled his suit line or whatever, because he said they folded under pressure, and that's because there's a lot of like weakness to that. Anytime you get like two people that complain, it's like the company has to like make it up to them, you know, has to immediately release an apology and everything like that. And I'm kind of sick of that, you know, like it's kind of gone a little too far.
There's a bunch of that where SJWs are notorious for finding out who you work for and trying to shame your employer for having you as an employee because you said something they didn't agree with. Like,
yeah.
And if our listeners don't agree with something Table has said, you can rewind the episode to find out which super target he's going to off whatever highway that was. And,
yeah, Highway 288. Meet me in the parking lot, motherfucker. Let's go. Somebody will be holding my popcorn.
See, that's what we just need. We just need if there's a disagreement like this, and it's so heated that it can't be solved on Twitter or over like a simple conversation, it just need to be a parking lot
fight. It
fight.
goes beyond Twitter.
Meet at a Target, and throw down, and like that's it. Whoever wins. I guess you were right. I guess that costume is too revealing, and we shouldn't put those. We should take those out of stores.
What's funny about that is like back in my schoolyard days, most fights ended in friendships. After you beat the shit out of somebody, like you became friends for some reason. It was, I don't know why, but that was
Fight Club.
That was like how it worked. But like these people don't want to be friends with anybody that disagrees with them. They want to hate your guts.
Yeah. Speaking of hating my guts, fucking Tubby, you just killed me. What the fuck?
Oh, you're on the other team? Get shit on. How'd you like that Mac 10? Or I wouldn't Mac 10. That was a fucking...
I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't a Mac 10 though. That's what you get. Rolling his Tubby. It's targeting, bitch.
It does kind of look like a target, but somewhere in like Kentucky. Yeah.
All right, I guess we should move on to. Oh no, you guys want to talk about Ash versus Evil Dead?
We can talk about for.
Well, who else watched it?
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
did.
I saw somebody watching it on a bus. Does that count?
That does count. Yes, you've pretty much seen it. Then.
Flip, did you watch it?
Nope.
No.
Have you watched an Evil Dead movie at all, Flip?
Nope.
Oh, Flip.
Then you'll enjoy it.
I thought we were going to do it for a movie night or something.
Oh yeah, we should definitely do that.
I still should watch Evil Dead 2 as a movie night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that.
Okay, I mean, honestly, that's not a bad idea at all. I mean, I'm sad you haven't seen it already, but hey, we should do that.
TV shows, only at the time of this recording, only one episode's come out, and it's as great as it could be. It's exactly what you want, I guess, from an Evil Dead 4.
Even though that it's confined to
TV show form, and it kind of works out better that way.
I enjoyed it. It had all the elements of 2 and Army of Darkness mixed in with the fucking.
What about the over-the-top gore? Like, were they able to still like implement that in some way? Or was it just, really?
Yeah. There's like heads being shot half off and blood everywhere.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's if they keep going on the same path as the pilot episode, then they'll be good. They'll be fine.
For some reason, I thought like the first season already come out because somebody mentioned they already bought the second season.
Well, yeah, they've already Starz the week before it premiered ordered a second season.
Yeah, see, I thought it was already like the first season was done.
No, they didn't. They didn't Netflix it and put them all out at the same time.
It premiered on Halloween.
But Ash versus Evil Dead, I got a question. You guys said something about seasons. So it's not a movie. It's like a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show. Yeah.
Oh,
An
okay.
episode TV series.
I gotta say, I hated the name. I still hate the name. Like, what's up with the name? Why is it Ash versus Evil Dead? That's like too meta reference.
Well,
in my opinion.
How is it meta? The main character
it's
in
like
all the movies is Ash.
Ash versus his
movies
movies is what it sounds like to me.
He's fighting against the Evil Dead.
Well, it was never referenced as the Evil Dead movies, unless I'm just remembering wrong.
It was called
Evil
Evil Dead 2. And then Army
No,
of
the
Darkness.
movies were called Evil Dead, but in the actual movies, they never called the shit Evil Dead. They never called the enemies the Evil Dead. So it sounds like it's him versus his fucking movies.
Evil.
So to me, the name sounds dumb. But I mean, it's not like a deal breaker or anything.
In the Ash versus Evil Dead thing, it's I think it would sound better if it was Ash versus the Evil Dead, but that's really inconsequential. But Army of Darkness, the title card on that, like in the opening, it says Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness.
Right.
Okay. Well, then they're keeping with that type of theme. Okay.
That's
also, those of you who
Ash, that's Bruce Campbell. It's the actor's name.
I understand the Ash part, you bastard. Shall we go to listener questions?
Alright,
Yes.
bye, Flip.
Nope.
Yes, we should.
Why would you say that, Flip?
Overruled.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh. Here we go. Alright. I recommend this watching. It's a good video. Oh, dang, what? That almost had me turned on. Then a dick showed up. Princess Leia with a dick. Okay, I'd still put it in her butt.
It actually looks kind of like Chun-Li.
Right? Yeah. That's a thick Leia. Are you watching the video, Flip?
Nope.
You're gonna
Jeff
disappoint
Stricker
Trump.
wants you.
Alright, here, he linked another video that isn't terrible at all. Let me, link it in here. Because he asked, which of the regular hosts are linked in this video.
I'm beginning to doubt Flip's command with the sparkle motion.
I agree.
The video is titled, I am in love with white guys' farts. And, yeah, apparently this guy really, he really likes, sniffing white dudes' farts. What part of Tumblr are you on, ZP? Why has Leia got a dick? I mean, titties are nice, but dicks, no.
I like how it's supposed to be Leia, but it looks like Portman in the face.
Oh, that's definitely Portman.
But which of the regular hosts is featured in this video? I'm gonna say that this is Calty. He would like my white guy's farts.
I can see this being called.
Alright, let me see. Let me find some more questions. I'm trying to go back all the way to back when we had questions that weren't asked yet.
This striker guy, that's not a real beard.
He looks like Billy Mays.
If Billy Mays was in gay porn.
Oh shit, he never died. He just went on to this.
Hey, gay porn sounds like heaven, right, Flip?
Say again?
Oh, God. Oh, let me see. Okay. John, what's the most uncomfortable thing you think you could say to Flip to make him feel uncomfortable enough so that he was disappointed ZP for helping make this question happen?
I was thinking about this one earlier and I had an answer, but I'm totally blanking. Can we?
It's all the Princess Leia dick.
I actually asked the question too. I think that would make him pretty uncomfortable.
Well, next I've got more. Flip,
Yeah.
will you ever notice Calty Senpai?
Nope.
Tubby, how many cans of cream corn or too many cans of cream corn? Bitch, this is Thanksgiving special. There ain't enough cream corn to go around.
So much cream corn to come out buttholes.
Yeah, for real, man. I need to be shitting cream corn. ZP, why do you want to be like EP? Follow up. If EP wanted to be like you, would he ship those Fable pictures, dog pictures, or Fable dog pictures?
If he wanted to be like me, he probably shit post dog pictures. Because he has posted pictures of a fucking dog in JoJo, and that's what gets him hard, so I think that's what he'd do.
Okay. Kaiser, if you could shoot anybody that isn't Neg Factor, who would it be? Follow up. Where would you shoot them? It doesn't have to be lethal. Oh boy.
Let's see, there's so many choices.
I wonder.
Let's see, it might be Tubby.
Might have.
Let's see, if I was going to shoot Tubby, let's see, I would shoot off his arms.
Oh, hell yeah.
So he could never lift.
Damn, CP, this is old. My God.
What is this? Let me see what this link is.
Oh, this is a hot ass girl naked as Leia. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
ZP ruining the show.
Much better than that other picture.
John Delicated asks, John, what ointment did you use to get rid of that foot rash Flip helped you get rid of?
Now, see, when I came up with that question, what I intended to word it as was, like maybe me and Flip were having a private conversation, and I was like, "Damn, Flip,
sexy."
I got this like foot rash, and it's like pissing me off."
This fan fiction.
And he's like, and then the point is, and then he recommended a cream so that because he knew what I was talking about. You know, he helped me out, so we took care of it. Well, it actually sounds like the way I worded it, because I worded it all weird, was like he helped me literally apply the cream and get rid of the foot rash.
You should write porn, buddy. You got it.
Yeah, this fan fiction's off the charts.
Y'all gotta chill, man.
Oh, you have no idea what's coming.
I've been through the forum.
I've had this private conversation with Flip where I had this foot problem. And Flip knew the cream. And we worked on it together. We co-opted my foot problem.
I've gone over in my head 100 times. This is how it always happens.
When I originally thought of this question, Flip was the foot cream.
Was he wearing gloves, John, when he massaged you so sensually?
Whatever makes it more tender, man. I don't know. That's up to the viewers.
All right. Now we're about to have some fun. Calty asks, John, how well do you think
I think I'm gonna take this.
could clean my defecated butthole? What manner would he go about doing so?
Hold on, give me a second. I don't know. Could you repeat the question?
Make sure you say the first part, because it kind of segues into his question.
Well, basically, he was on the shitter making these questions with a baby-sized turd, and he was like, John, how well do you think Flip could clean my defecated butthole? What manner would he go about doing so?
Oh, man. I can't imagine a universe where that would happen, but, I don't know. I mean, it depends on Calty, because I don't really know him very well, you know. He might be a big guy. He might be kind of small, you know. It changes things, is what I'm saying.
What does his junk size have to do with him cleaning a butthole?
I don't know. I think I'm tapped out for this one.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer for you. I'm gonna say that he would dip his finger in like it was the top of a cake and swirl the doo-doo around like icing and lick it off.
Let's go with that.
I think Calty would be proud. All right. Tell me. If Flip were stranded on an island inhabited by homosexual men, how long before he's tied down and fucked senseless? Tell us. Since you were the closest to him, what would he like to be done to him first if he was choosing? What would he like least? In great detail. Tell us how he'd fight this horde of gay men, and after realizing he's not opposed to the sweet touch of sparkles, how he'd slowly succumb to the weakness of such big fat cocks and do anal all day every day.
I think we're all curious.
Well, let's see. How long before he's tied down and fuck senseless? Well, Flip is a beautiful man, so probably 2 seconds. Let's see. What would he like done to him first if he were choosing? He'd want you to spot the cock. Let's see. What would he like the least? I'm guessing straight insertion. In great detail, tell us how he'd fight this horde of gay men.
You can totally not answer any of these.
I don't think he'd fight it.
Do what?
I don't think he'd fight it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know how he'd fight this.
Fuck you, ZP.
That's what I mean.
Fighting. Oh, eat that grenade. That's how he'd fight him. He'd fight him with a straight grenade. It'd be like the holy hand grenade in fucking Worms, but it'd be a straight grenade. All right, next question. Hold on, let me see. Tell us how he fights for it after you realizing he's not so opposed. Well, yeah, that answers the question itself. He enjoys it so much he's not going to fight. Okay. He has ZP. Sup.
Not much.
Kaiser. Let us both assume that ZP and Flip are in a relationship. And after the last episode, shit. Flip whispered all his answers to my last set of questions into his ear. And as emotionless as ZP as he is giggles like a 12-year-old Let's Play YouTube watcher, let's assume the scenario is fact. With that said, why haven't you installed Paint.net?
Fuck you, Cody. I do love you though, Cody. Keep the questions coming. We appreciate it.
He's done. He says he has to wipe. More questions becoming soon. But Flip, I have only one question. Are you ready to listen to everything I'm going to ask? Alright, and then Opium gets in on the fun. Here, let me lay down here in Battlefield so I'm not noticeable. I gotta lay down for this. If Flip were to suck your dick, would it take you longer to come because it'd be so disgusting? Looking away is prohibited, you have to watch. I don't know who this question is directed, I guess it's all of us. No, Flip's a pretty man.
Would it take longer to come because Flip sucking the dick would be so disgusting?
Apparently.
Bro, y'all can just skip to any non-Flip related questions, man.
Flip. Like, you know how to, like, not use too much of your teeth, right?
I don't know anything about sucking dick, though. I never trained in that discipline. What the fuck is wrong with that?
He knows it's a discipline. He knows there's training.
He said we could skip all non-Flip related questions.
We Flip, I mean, we don't want to have to rebuke you in public.
We don't want to have to take away your internet.
Yeah, man. Everybody else answer. Come on, I already answered.
If I looked into those big brown eyes, it wouldn't take me long at all.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I don't, John, you wouldn't be disgusted though, because you just got that, that cream.
Yeah, y'all got the foot thing going on already, so you can look into my eyes.
It's true. We're already like halfway there. I mean, you helped me with my feet. How am I gonna thank you? Oh my god, no!
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my god. Oh. ZP?
He didn't give me a straight answer about them teeth.
That's what makes or breaks it. How your teeth?
I'm gonna say, yeah, it probably would be kind of disgusting, to be honest. I'm sorry, Flip.
Why? What? That's wrong, man. Why you gotta hurt the man?
I have no feelings whatsoever. Any of these questions are concerned.
Oh man. Oh my god. Alright, next question. When will Obama take away Tubby's guns?
Does he mean like your biceps or your actual guns?
No, apparently my actual guns. Good luck getting the biceps out, but who knows, man? I don't think Obama's even worried about that shit.
Give me 1 weekend, I'll cut those motherfuckers out.
Damn, that heat is real. Alright.
I'm gonna fry them up like steaks.
If you could make it big as a musician in any genre, which genre would you want to be a superstar in, and why? Electronic dance music, because I like to dance with glow sticks.
Funk.
If you're a superstar and you're making that money, it doesn't matter what genre you're in, then you're the fucking superstar.
Right.
Well, it could depend. It could change how much money you're in, though.
Well,
like,
but if
my
you're a
answer was
superstar-
going to be like,
EDM's all the money right now, though.
exactly. Yo, Electric Zoo tickets, $1,000.
I think a superstar, though, level, you're still going to have enough money to take away your wife's internet.
Y'all got issues, man.
Bible told me to do it.
We're just answering the questions, bro.
Yeah, this one I can answer. Probably jazz, man. Because why not?
That'd be. Oh man, I don't know how much money you get from jazz fame. I don't know much.
I mean, if you're a superstar, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm assuming you're getting whatever the maximum allotment a single person can get in their genres. I mean, I'm sure it's better than whatever I'm getting now.
Yeah, but you're still in one of the best genres there is anyway, so it doesn't matter the money. In my opinion, I mean, jazz is fucking amazing. So,
Sure.
oh, get headshotted, John.
Speaking of me, my answer would probably be, I guess. See, I wanted to say punk to be kind of funny, like hardcore punk, because
Oh, shut up,
If you-
GP.
if you'd be
You won't be getting much money.
yeah, that was the point. It'd just be like a Tuesday, except I'm in a punk band or something like that. Yeah. So look forward to my straight edge album coming out next week.
Ugh. Kaiser.
Yeah, I'd probably go with like some retro shit, like some NRW type shit. Yeah.
Night New Retro Wave. Yeah, that'd be.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be good. Or shoegaze like Home.
Yeah.
ZP.
Telepop music.
Yeah.
I guess I'd just be the broad blanket rock. I wouldn't.
Ugh.
You could throw out different albums with different subgenres and shit.
Yeah, good job, Aerosmith. Take it away, ECDC.
Hey.
ZPDC.
Yeah. They bang the
play
gong,
on
Black Crows. Alright,
I'm just gonna
next
be a
question.
Robert Palmer cover band.
How much does it take for Flip to flip? Just culty listener questions.
Apparently.
Alright, this question is, what's your kink? Midgets and amputees, 100%, and short girls in general.
Yeah.
That's not that
Why
bad.
did it say I got 136? What the fuck? I better not be a level 136. Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck?
I guess for me, I think I would disappoint a lot of listeners if I didn't say like foot cream stuff, you know.
Don't worry about listeners. They want to know what the real kink is for you, baby.
I don't know. Ethnicities. I think that's still interesting. It's just the thing is, I'm like really straight laced with this kind of thing.
So you like Asian girls? Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks. Your words, not mine.
You hear the word ethnicities, he says Asians.
I like them show Asian bitches.
No, because like I'm into like I'm not into anything too outrageous. So like I watch vanilla porn, as a friend described it to me. I was like, the fuck, I can't watch that anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about? Also, this was a chick, mind you, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know.
Chicks are into some weird fucking porn, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you find them, yeah. They exist.
Or they're not in any porn. You live a sad life.
Yeah.
Orange for the devil.
But I believe we have still some other people to answer the kink question.
Yeah, Flip, what's your kink, baby?
White women.
All right, ethnicity. There we go.
John's like, I like white women too.
I mean, I'm actually lying, but fucking, I'm sure they're great.
Why you lying, man? Why you lying? What's the real king? Who cares, man? Can't be worse than midget MVPs.
I don't know that saying you have a racial preference is like a kink, though.
Nah, it's probably not.
No, just again, I'm like really straight laced. Yeah.
I'll go even deeper. I want to DP a bitch bad.
Oh no, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm not trying to have no fucking. Oh, nope. I want another dick in the vicinity, dog.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the girls that's so slutty she wants to take as many dicks she can. That just turns me on like crazy.
Little DVDA.
Yeah. Like, I could watch porn like that though, but I can't ever visualize myself fucking another broad, fucking a broad with another dude, also fucking the broad at the same time. I'm fucking the broad.
Shit, I can visualize. I visualize like being like the bull in a situation where a cuckold, where like the guy wants me to fuck his wife for him. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I'll probably be down with that, maybe.
You need to find that. You need to find somebody like that. That happened to Russell Peters. He said he did that. It was just like him and like 4 other dudes, and this one guy that like was just kind of watching them while they all did his wife.
Who's Russell Peters?
A stand-up comic. He's pretty famous.
He's that guy that banged that other guy's wife.
with 3 other dudes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't get like anybody that wants to be the cuckold situation, but I get like the whole power dominance of like, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Like, I get that part. There might be something wrong with me, but you know. An amputee midget who's married.
I think
oh my
that's
god!
putting too much focus on the other guy. Then not me getting off unless that guy's here knowing I'm fucking his wife.
Well, that's not the whole get off part. It's like you know, you get you get some free sex for it.
Yeah.
Kaiser, what's your king?
Let's see. I like it when a chick is peeling carrots in a sink. Yeah.
So you're hungry, you fat fuck.
I am hungry.
Oh, I got one. I like it when...
John's like, fucking carrots, yes.
Yeah, the carrots brought me to the horse fetish. On the feet of horse.
I like it when... this is a quote. I like it when a nun throws jello at my balls. And you dress up like Hitler. That's what it was. Dress up like Hitler, and a nun throws jello at your balls. That's what it is.
Dog, what the fuck? You just made that up.
Nah, it's a quote, man. Good times.
It's a quote from my autobiography.
So Kaiser's peeling carrots. What's your real fetish, dude? Come on. Your wife ain't listening to
this. She's gonna listen to this one episode.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any, like, really weird shit. Most of my shit's pretty fucking plain, but... Yeah, like you said, like, short chicks. I like some little chubby chicks. Let's see. I think you've put me onto the midget thing. I can get down with that. Especially after the little fucking suicide chick.
Midgets are a gateway drug. Just be careful.
Yeah. I mean,
we should ban them.
Yeah. I really like chicks with like tattoos and shit. So like the fucking like emo looking chicks, or like the suicide girl. I like that a lot. But yeah, I don't have anything really weird or really fucking like. I don't want to get shit on or anything like that.
You're saying that because a German asked the question?
Yes, that is correct. He's like, that's just a fucking Sunday night.
Yeah, he gets like... What the fuck?
Whoa!
Nobody likes ice.
I was about to say somebody's like really preparing for this question. Yeah.
That warrior got thrown in front of a subway train. That's not very nice.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I had a bone to pick with one of you guys. I forgot about that. You guys,
we're getting kiki now.
No, somebody on this podcast said that you're shitting on the Warriors. I'm like, yo, that's my movie, man.
Who shit on the Warriors?
What? Not on this cast.
It wasn't you guys?
Maybe it was Nick.
We talked about the Warriors, and it's an
I'm
excellent fucking movie.
I don't
I'm
know
actually-
if shit on it.
I'm actually watching it right now. It's on TV.
I don't know of anybody that shit on the Warriors, man. That person might not be welcome
you
again.
saw Fox get eaten by the fucking train?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Windows from the thing?
Yep.
I based a small part of my life on that movie. In high school. I was like, damn.
At least it was a strange brew, right, ZB?
So...
No, I based my life on too many movies. I'm fucked up.
But did you and your friends give yourselves like runaway nicknames?
No.
Did you paint your faces and run around with baseball bats?
We had the bats, but no face paint.
Hi, Tubby.
Oh, was that you, bitch? Oh, you dirty motherfucker. Good shot.
Alright,
I just killed your boyfriend, though.
You're up.
I don't have any actual weird kinks as far as shit I'm into doing that's bizarre. But since a lot of people have been going with like what's their fucking type or what they're into, there's people.
So you like Asian chicks too?
To an extent, depends. I'm weird where more so even than body type. I'm like faces are important to me. I'm, like really into like brown-eyed chicks.
Oh, okay.
Brunettes, that kind of shit.
You like the dookie eyes.
But like Kaiser, I like the Suicide Girl look too. And like Table.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not like Table where it's like any midget will do. That's why that fantastic Suicide Girl midget is so important because
That could be the dumpiest, fattest
like
midget. That'd be like, let's go.
Freak of nature, I guess, is the way to say it.
You don't want the harmonica teeth?
Or the head that looks like a mailbox.
Hey man.
So you don't want a mini Mariska?
Hey man, they can't help that.
Like
Tubby just wants to put his package in the mailbox. What do you?
Yeah, man.
Ate a bag of cement. That's not for me.
The only time I've been turned off by midgets, I watched this one thing called The Worst Porn Ever Shot, and it was like these dumpy ass
This is gonna be a
midgets
terrible story.
eat each other out. I mean, it was so bad. Like the producer, like, was on a webcam. Like, I'm not. No, this is nasty. Where'd you find these whores?
It's like that scene in the Trailer Park Boys when they try to film the porn.
Oh,
like episode 2.
Those girls were hot though, man.
I know, but Bubbles and fucking
Yeah, Bubbles somehow couldn't get it up, man. Well, fuck Bubbles, man. How can I get it up for random chicks?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I think we've covered kinks. I think we're mostly doing kinks.
All right. Next question is, why are all you chicken McFucking nuggets writing so few articles for Digital Confederacy? I'll go ahead and answer first. First off, my writing's not that good anyway. Second off, I'm always busy throughout the week, and I even sometimes loathe doing the Friday articles because I'm just like, oh man, I gotta think of something to write, and I've been so busy I can't even think of something to write. But I have a lot of ideas at the same time that I would love to push out if I had the time just to sit around and write them. So, me personally, just a bit of laziness with a bit of busy at the same time. I'm lazy writing-wise. Let's put it that way.
For me, since the summer ended, my work hours have gotten longer again. I get off work, earliest I get off at 6 at night. I get home between 6:30 and 7 typically, and I don't feel like jumping right into fucking writing an article. I try to sometimes, but then to top that off, since Metal Gear Solid came out, it's been pretty steady with fucking video games I actually care to play again. And I go through long dry spells where there aren't any of those. And yeah, when I'm writing something, it has to be something I actually care to write about. I don't write a bunch of little news quips and shit.
Yeah.
And like, I actually did talk myself out of writing something on the Leia thing because I was doing research on it, and I went to the J. Scott Campbell's Facebook page, and he was talking about how his comments, and it's.
So that's my thing. Is like I did the whole news thing. I did a whole news thing for a bit, and I was like, there was no soul in it, and I just was not enjoying it. And then at the same time, like, when I actually am off and want to do things I want to do, is like, I'm going to go play some games and have some fun. Like I said, I'm a lazy writer. I should be writing for the site more, but I've just been lazy about writing. Kaiser?
I think John wanted to answer. Go ahead, John.
No, go ahead, Kaiser.
Yeah, you've been
Why
summoned.
are you lazy?
Obviously, yeah, man. Like, pretty much the same thing. Like, I can't ever think of anything to write about. Or if I do, I'm like, like I'll start to like kind of put it together, and I'm like, no, that's I don't want to write about that, or I don't think that'll turn out well, and then I just kind of abandon it.
Why are you beating around the bush that your space bar is broken and Paint.net won't install?
I'm gonna bring my fucking laptop in January, and I'm gonna have you fucks put it on here, or fucking prove to you that it's a fucking program issue and not a user error.
If I cannot get it to run on your computer in January, I will buy you an additional beer in addition to whatever other beer we're all buying for each other in January.
Right.
I'll take that. I'll take that off.
Oh, hey, look, John, I won.
I was thinking about it. Is it too late for me to change my answer to I'm busy with work and my kids and looking out for my name?
Oh, yeah, man. I started making that money on the side. I got paid to write articles at some other place. Don't mention me in Gamergate. Let me just chill over here, man. Don't share this like your life depended on it.
I don't know you people.
Flip, why ain't you written for DC?
That's also another thing with me too. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna make some fucking pictures to go along with what I want to make pictures with? Because it's gonna turn out shitty, and then I just fucking abandon it and go play games.
Because pictures, if you shoot them yourself, like they can have a charm to them.
Yeah, I love that Kaiser charm.
Is that your kink?
It could be.
I
drank off Chatterbait before I got on.
What's that, John?
Yeah, it's funny that he asked this question because I actually have been sitting on an article to publish for like the longest time, probably about a month or two. I've been meaning to get it out, but I mean soon. Now that I have I have work now, so I have actually less time. But now that I came on here and I'm talking about it, I should probably put it out. But yeah, I look forward to that, I guess.
Put out, John.
It's gonna be pretty. That's my kink. It's gonna be pretty fucking taste cancer, so be aware.
Oh, we love the taste cancer articles. It's DC, baby.
Very taste cancer.
I mean, I like Call of Duty more than any soul should, so I'm taste cancer representative. All right.
Yeah. That's
I think
it.
everybody answered that.
Yeah.
Opium still asks, Flip. Imagine you're flying a plane that has only one load, boxes of severed dicks. You finally want to take revenge on ZP and Tubby for this podcast and thus decided to feed them their just desserts, a hot bowl of dicks. However, your plane crashes and through circumstances I can but won't explain, you crashed your domestic flight on an isolated island in the middle of the ocean. All that survived the crash are boxes of severed dicks. How long would it take you till you start eating them rather than starving?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll never eat them, and and I'll just starve or eat like fucking random coconuts or some shit. I'm not fucking eating dick.
So he won't eat the dicks, but he eats the nuts. Okay.
You get that milk from the nuts.
Wow, that question was like he went on an adventure. God damn.
So Flip went on an adventure for revenge and ended up being served cold dicks.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Just think, if you lick one, then maybe you can summon a ghost to help you get out of it.
Yeah, dude. Some ghosts by licking some dick.
They'll tell you how they died.
It's better than a Ouija board.
Well, those are severed dicks, so they're not like the dick of it. I mean, the guy could still be alive who had his dick cut off, so you'd be licking that dick and nothing would happen because he ain't dead.
Even more stories.
You'd be wasting your time.
Even better stories.
What if it goes off like a GPS and he can locate his
What
dick
if it's
and then
like
find
Lord
you?
of the Rings and like the dick is Sauron's ring, like Sauron knows where his dick is at all times?
When you lick the dick,
you lick it and like,
fucking,
it lets him know where you are. But you
whatever
turn
ghost dudes
invisible.
can see you.
You just run around with a floppy cock like, I'm in nowhere.
I don't know, man. I don't know if proof sores on my dick. So
Like the owner has this weird connection to his dick, and when you lick it, you just like flop around. That's your dick. And he's sending his minions of darkness at you to get it back.
Man, y'all motherfuckers' imaginations are so fucking ridiculous, dude.
Flip, do you not want one dick to rule them all? Just find them.
I mean, this is Thanksgiving special. One dick to rule them all.
So that cargo would never even get on my fucking plane.
It was your idea. Did you not hear the question? That's like, it's all you.
That's no.
Yeah, it was all you, baby.
It's an imposter.
You wanted that revenge.
That's not even the type of revenge.
I do wonder why Kaiser was left out of that revenge.
Right? Well, he felt sorry for Kaiser because he installed paint on it. He's a quitter.
Wait, who posed this question?
Opium Hurts. Jim, the German.
They didn't sell that. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with everybody, man? I'm not fucking with y'all if it's gonna be a fucking ongoing theme for all time, all the rest of the podcast. Ask Flip the fucking
You gotta
greatest question
understand,
possible.
DC is a bunch of sharks, and they smell blood. You let them smell blood.
Yeah, you basically asked for dicks forever.
It's fine. I'll just never answer them forever. Next.
Oh, I'm trying to snipe them bitches.
Next one is from
Tubby, we should be on the same team.
We're on the same team now?
Imagine where that's going, Flip. Says John, if you awoke in the middle of the night to a Flip thirsting for some of your sweet baby nectar, and judging by his disinterested moniker of anti-homosexuality, how long before your cock tease rips apart his insides and he allows himself to feast upon your meaty cock?
Dude, I don't even what.
I don't think all of that makes sense, but you should answer it anyway.
Basically, he's saying that Flip's coming for your cock. He doesn't care that you're not homosexual. How long
Not at all
before?
what he said.
I thought it was like he was the one that was.
No, and judging by his disinterested moniker of anti-homosexuality, so basically he doesn't care that John's not homosexual.
Not at all what that means.
Then what does it mean, ZP?
If I had like a thirsty, mad, Flip run chasing me, I would run. I mean, what other choice?
Just let him suck it and get it done with, dude.
I mean, it says his disinterested moniker. A moniker is like a name, and Flip doesn't have a moniker of anti-homosexuality. Anti-homosexuality means that Flip is against homosexuality, Table. I'm just saying several things in that question don't make sense.
Yeah, no.
His cock tease ripping apart his insides? What does that mean?
For the record, I have no problem with homosexuality. I'm just not fucking dealing with none of that shit, ever. I'm not gonna perform any of it. I'm not gonna fucking watch it in a cartoon. I'm not fucking doing none of that shit ever.
I like
Gotta
the
be live
specificity
action.
of cartoon.
Dog, it's not any fucking any of that shit. Like, I'm not trying to watch two fucking lovers separated for years via war and fucking all kind of other shit. One was a POW over in fucking North Korea or some shit, reunited with his lover and wants to kiss on national television. I'm changing the channel. I'm not fucking with it.
Would they pop up
But
on a
you're
mountain?
free. You're free to do what you want, and I respect all that shit.
But what if you're lonely?
No.
What if there was a
I'll
mountain?
just play fucking PSP.
I told you
I'm
about
not
that
doing it.
one time I was lonely. I put an ad on Craigslist, and some dude like that was in a wheelchair showed up, sucked my dick in a van. Right?
No, dude, go on.
I've heard this story, but please tell
Nah,
me.
you don't have to ever tell the story.
No, let's go ahead and just go with Coffee's question. We'll save that story for another episode.
We'll save that for the Christmas.
This one's already running too long as it is.
So John was going to run away from Flip, but the next question is also for John, so I don't think he's getting out of it. Let's say
Okay,
that Flip
go
did
ahead.
some anal last night. How big a dick did he take, and how sore is he?
Oh my god. I'm sorry this question was addressed to me.
What the hell? What gun do I have right now? This is terrible.
Battlefield, like... I think there was a whole match that I was so busy laughing. Every time I looked at my screen, I was just dead again. I just respawned. As for... Is this again Calty's question?
This is all Calty for the
It's
next.
a second Calty.
Oh my god.
12th by now.
This
but
is
yeah.
like he's like asking me like the 10 commandments of us. Like goddamn. There's
Don't rebuke Flip.
I mean, I guess he'd be judging by his demeanor towards all of this sort of a dick stuff tonight. I'm assuming he'd be pretty sorry if that happened. You know. That's what the question asked, right?
No, how
sore
is he?
from?
Oh, I thought you said sorry.
He wants to know how big of a dick did he take, and then how sore is he now because of said dick.
It was. It wasn't a. No, it wasn't a real one. It was that collector's edition Saints Row 3 bag.
Oh,
It's
You guys
pretty
remember?
big, ain't it?
damn! That was huge. That's like a baseball bat size.
No, that is literally a baseball bat. It's like a giant piece of candy.
Damn,
on a-
Flip, you
on a
the
baseball bat.
VIP dog.
Say, bro.
God, yeah.
Oh shit!
Tubby, assuming you and Flip were lovers,
Oh my
and the
god.
sexual stupidly believed that he was more interested in the raccoon, mistaking your giant penis for a veiny clitoris. How would you go about getting that tunnel snake to swim to the sewers once again and teach Flip the powers of the dick?
I would label our activities as rack deadlifts.
Veiny clitoris.
Swimming
He's got
in
the
the
rainbow
sewers.
clit.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna read the next one. ZP. Flip is making you breakfast, and suddenly his enlarged boxers fall to his ankles. Enlarged boxers. Unsure if he has simply bought the wrong size or wanted to expose his bare, hairy black ass. You go about spreading those thunder cheeks and take a whiff of that morning stench. What's it smell like? Would you put on now?
Oh man, Digital Confederacy gotta be the worst place on the internet right now.
You the best, man. You the best. You the MVP.
I'm gonna say it smells like chicken and a biscuit crackers. I'm gonna go with later.
Chicken and a biscuit. Oh man, damn, that's a specific smell. That's
What
a
the
very
fuck,
specific smell. Chicken and a biscuit cracker. Making me hungry. Flip your booty, chicken and a biscuit.
Hey, fuck you for asking, bitch.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Next one's for Kaiser. He asks, Kaiser, paint.net, 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 question mark.
January.
Alright, next one is Kaiser. You and Flip are shopping at Walmart, and of course he looks at another man. This man is attractive. I know you not to be the jealous type. You pinch the other man's ass to please your cuckold slut Flip. But what's this? Flip wants to be the power bottom tonight. So the three of you exchange words with a cut to black. You're in a sexual dungeon, aka the men's bathroom. Using only the items that you're surrounding. How will you be restrained? And how would this epic fuck session go about? I love you, Compton. Oh my god.
I can't breathe.
I'm gonna assume restraints, belts. Maybe on the way we'll pick up some suspenders.
Velcro from Arts and Crafts.
Yeah, some Velcro. They got rope and some chain. Grab some of that from Hardware. We'll be good to go.
Come on, baby, get nasty with it. I know you got it in you.
We'll also get some hooks and some pulleys as well, so we can hang each other up by our balls upside down.
Damn, too nice.
Yeah.
Scale it back. Playing.
Damn, dog, that's some fucking terrible shit, nigga.
I mean, this is what you like when we're strolling for dudes at Walmart.
Nah, man.
Strolling for dudes at Walmart.
It would be epic, Culty. Epic proportional fucks going all around. It would be like one of those oil wells pumps going up and down, but times 3.
Oh, fuck.
Calty's on point tonight. I like that he thought of most of these while he's taking a shit. At work.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Alright, still from Culty. Tubby. The warm air tickles Flip's pickle. He whispers in your ear. Tubby, my pickle's been tickled. What do? So Tubby, I ask, what do? You are to sexually arouse him. No women. Devil's in the details.
Alright. First thing I do is pull out some graham crackers.
Yeah.
And I start a fire in the corner of the gym. Then I pull out some marshmallows and some Hershey's. And I start baking some fucking s'mores. And I start telling them I'm gonna put these s'mores in my ass and you gotta dig them out with your tongue. And then, once he's finally dug them out with his tongue, he can reach his finger in there and get all the real Hershey's. And then, after that Hershey's is done, he can stick his pickle that's been tickled into my real Hershey hole. And get the prize. Eyes on the prize. The great white height. Tubby.
Oh, that was beautiful. You signed it and everything.
You could also make a full-size s'more with find two other Hispanic fellows for the graham crackers. You will be the marshmallow and Cream will be the Hershey, and make a nice little s'more sandwich.
I'm glad you deconstructed that, guys.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you for being the Bill Nye to my s'mores.
I don't know that Flip's here.
Oh, he's here. Alright, I'll ask the next one. ZP, You're at a costume shop and find the perfect maid ensemble for Flip. Because I know Flip, it looks amazing. What does it look like? Now you get home, Flip tries it on, but you pick the wrong size. Flip is mad, accusing you of seeing another man. You know my size, you pale-skinned fuck, he yells. Upset because your man is down, how would you go about cheering him up?
Since the first question was, what does it look like? It's one of those frilly French maid numbers. Got real short skirt, but high stockings. Now, he's upset. How would I go about cheering him up? Well, see, I'd kind of flip it on him, and I would try and make him feel bad for being mad. You pale-skinned fuck. I'd talk about how I was working on my tan, and he knows that. Hurting my feelings now.
Which Bible verse are you using?
Yeah, well, definitely something from Leviticus. So yeah, I turn it on him, make him start to feel remorseful, and then to cheer him up, I'd offer to buy him a slightly less extravagant costume as punishment.
You're not going to trip, Flip. No trip for you, Flip?
Nah, bro.
Alright, since I just died, I'll ask the next one.
I think the spark is gone. I'm sorry I didn't get you the right size fucking maid costume.
Don't worry, guys. Let me get on this next one. John, you're at a family function. Everyone's in the living room. Flip, your husband, is nowhere to be found. Whatever. He must be in the bathroom. You enter the kitchen to get a glass of water, and there's Flip, harassing the countertop spread eagle. He wants it, John. He wants it bad. But Flip's a moaner, and the family is next door. You know you can't get in that. You mustn't. But your throbbing cock says otherwise. It needs to feel the insides of your longtime lover. You have 10 minutes. Using the items in your surrounding, how would you keep him quiet? Would you push aside his attempts to go straight for fuck or take the blowjob first? Run is through the whole 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
More questions coming.
Holy shit. Where does he...
Where does he sound? About 30 seconds.
Well, you got to get through the 10 minutes of John.
Yeah. Got 10 minutes, baby.
Nah.
We got a video coming up from Trev, too. Calm down.
And Trip sent the video.
You said two.
Oh man. Well, let's see. I'm usually. This was in the. What was this? The kitchen. It was.
Yeah, he spread eagle on the countertop, baby.
No.
He's ready to rock.
Well, if it's the kitchen, then there's probably nothing like soft around, so that's probably gonna be like. Your first instinct would be go for the pillow, something like that. That's probably good. It doesn't hurt the person too much, But in a kitchen, I mean, that's like Jesus. Like, what do you use? I guess the what's that thing called that you make pepper with? You like turn the thing.
The grinder.
The pepper grinder. I guess that would.
You gonna pepper grind Flip? Damn.
I mean, it's the kitchen, so it's probably going to be well within reach. You know what I mean?
That's what John calls his dick, the pepper grinder.
Well, actually, I'm white, so I call it the salt grinder. But I guess.
But I mix it with your pepper, baby.
There we go. Yeah,
But you grind it up. You grind it up the dark.
I like where this fan fiction is going.
Okay. Let's see. What else is the question? I mean, you gotta avoid the silverware. Because if somebody accidentally, like an arm or like an elbow or an ankle hits like the little rack with all the silverware on it or the plate, that's it. That's game over,
So I mean, you got to be a solid Snake about this. You can't alert the family in the other room.
Well, somebody's gonna be Solid Snake in this situation.
It's obviously you. Flip's already spread eagle on the fucking counter. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So.
Damn,
He's the big boss.
Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to be quiet.
He took off the cardboard box and burned it.
Yeah, so avoid the silverware. The grinder will probably be pretty good. It's probably about mouth size, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just being the truth.
It's probably about mouth size. It's the best description for anything ever.
Okay.
I want to see that shit on an Amazon review. It's probably about mouth size.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me and my wife got this pepper grinder, but it said on the review it was mouth size, but it wasn't like good for her mouth size. You know what I mean? So I have to return it.
Little lip bitch. Oh gosh.
Oh man. And yeah, that's I would make sure to rebuke him. If anything goes wrong. Because
The holiest of water.
It's like my family's right there. You know, I'm a good Christian. I want to make sure everything is okay. You know, everything's right according to God.
Are you disciplining your spouse on their kitchen counter?
I have to take away that new vacation we were planning. So I don't know,
oh my god. Oh. EP ask. Oh man. Does Flip think that Kaiser, you asses, man. I can't handle it.
This is from EP. Does Flip think that black guy cum tastes better than white guy cum? Personal experiences only. Also, which is the tastiest? Animal jizz, Flip? Personal experiences once again.
Flip, you're on.
John, can you turn his mic on, please?
What? Oh, yeah.
I wish I'd taken that bet from Neg about the dead air.
The over-under.
I don't know how come to that already.
Flip, which animal would be best at bumfucking Trev? Flip, do you even know who Trev is?
I don't know the answer to either of those questions. I mean, the answer is no to the second one, really.
Trev, I know who you
I know
are.
he exists. I don't think I've ever played a game with him, though.
I think I've heard of him before.
Alright. Next one's from Calton. It's from me. Tubby, you're banging ZP and for some odd reason you're wearing a condom. I know, right? But
I don't want to get pregnant.
Yeah. But the top half of the condom tears off. You yank on Flip's leash. You must suck the condom out from ZP's ass. What would that sound like? Uh-oh. ZP involuntarily shits himself and you find that Flip is a lover of the fine arts of scat. In your best Flip impersonation, tells us the finer points of scat. In your opinion, what was his last picture of scat? Okay. Alright, guys. I'm getting in Flip mode. Hold on. Nah, man. Nah, dog. Nah, dog.
I think my skull's gonna explode. I'm laughing too much.
My fucking throat's sore from laughing so much.
I don't really fuck with y'all, man.
Honestly, at this point with Calty, I don't know either. Oh shit.
Kaiser, your life is in disarray.
Paint.net has proven to be a mightier foe than you had expected. Stand atop a 2-foot-high scaffolding, preparing for death. But alas, Flip, undeterred by your inevitable suicide, looks at you with his moist, big brown eyes and says, "What?"
Kaiser, I'll buy you a PS4. Don't jump. And I love you.
Now that you've come down because of those beautiful words, walk hand in hand to be closest to the closest bar and sip a few martinis and peach fuzzy navels. Drank a little too much and stumbled into a man far bigger than you. Flip, being the hulking homosexual that he is, stands up for you and does what?
Oh, I'm pulling my panties in my ass right now.
Like a choose your own adventure book.
What does he do, Kaiser? What does he do? I'm dying to wet no.
We need to know what the hulking homosexual does.
This is the raunchiest Thanksgiving I've ever been.
We need to have Coffee write a fucking DC Choose Your Own Adventure.
He is right now. Choose it, bitch. What do you do?
Letter of resignation inbound.
He reaches down into the pants of the fucking huge man and rips his dick off, puts it in his pocket, and we walk away.
What a brave man he is to do such a thing. He must be in love. The two of you head back home where you shower with one another, hugging on his anaconda, ending on your dirty little Tootsie Roll, and elongating each other's masculinity. Two of you step out of the shower, look into each other's eyes, and say,
"This is the best Thanksgiving ever."
Okay, you head back into the bedroom, where you mount Flip and slowly insert your penis into a sparkling green butthole. At first, the anus resists. For with a little teasing, it opens up to you.
Buddy
Start off
disconnected.
slowly, every passing thrust, you go faster and faster, until Flip is clenching the sheets and joyfully screaming at his pillow. You yank his head back and he yells, "Fuck me, missionary, daddy!" You oblige to your princess. He flips himself over. How beautiful does he look right now? I'm sad that he won't be able to hear how beautiful you think he looks.
Oh Lord, Jesus! Somebody rebuke me right now. I need to be disciplined like the wife I am.
My lungs are on fire. Oh my god.
He looks especially beautiful,
Flip,
just like the day we were married.
Flip, what happened?
Oh my god.
Coffee Choose Your Own Adventure was too much.
I don't know if we're ever gonna hear from Flip again.
Oh man, my fucking throat hurts. I'm fucking laughing so hard. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Holy fuck.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was hands down the craziest fucking thing I've ever been a part of. That takes the cake. Oh my god.
What's sad is Flip left before we got to non-fucking Flip questions.
I know, he almost made it. He was like 2 questions away. Fuck. So what happens now? What happens usually when Flip leaves?
We just continue with the show.
We put on a brave face and continue on.
Alright. It's funny because I actually had I had a whole Thanksgiving special segment plan. I think we've gone way over to allow for that, but there was basically I ask each of you a question, so now I can't ask for them. He won't be here.
We'll just fake his.
Actually, that was the last of the listener questions, by the way.
Well, there are more from further back, but one of them, like the good one, I don't want to be mean by saying the good one, but the good one's from John had sent one about the decade.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Let's talk about that one.
Are you sure?
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
fuck
John
yes.
wants to do
That
his
was- that was
Thanksgiving
a-
bit too.
That was a good fucking question, dude.
We still have time for your Thanksgiving bit because we got breaks and shit that we got to fill in too. So
Yeah, don't worry,
you're
man.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving special's 3 hours long. People are like, "Oh, it's a podcast, 3 hours." Let me nut. The decade, shit.
It's right here. It says, your fate has been decided. You'll be locked for eternity, reliving a bygone decade of your choosing. And, by the way, this is from John Dislocated. He asked this before he knew he was going to be on this episode where we're answering it. But anyways, a decade of your choosing, meaning every time you get to the last year of the decade, a cloud of smoke consumes you, you get amnesia, and suddenly it is the beginning of the decade all over again. This repeats forever. You're allowed to choose from one of the following decades to be stuck in your Majora's Mask-esque curse. 60s, 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. Which do you choose?
fucking for me, fucking 80s.
You know what? But this wasn't I think he made an addendum to where it's like your drinking age and party age. Because if it's as a child, I choose 90s. But if it's as drinking and party age, 80s.
What is it, John? Where does it fall so we know where to answer?
I'm gonna go with you choose whatever you want, really, because the point is, not everybody really wants that 21. I mean, I'm sure there are some people that they want to have experienced the 70s or 80s, but as a kid or something like that. So it's whatever you want, really. I would go with, being of drinking age.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, in the 70s, that's 18. So
I would choose drinking age 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Child age 90s, because the 90s were beautiful. Nickelodeon and all that shit was just so fun.
Yep.
But drinking age, party wise, definitely 80s, man. They had some fucking parties that we will never be privy to.
The only people that will ever know that is fucking C-Hip.
Yeah, right. Those people know the fucking parties they had in the 80s that we will never be able to recreate.
This question's really tough for me because it is close between the 70s and 80s. 80s has just so much shit that's just fucking wonderful from when I was a little kid, and just looking back, there's all kinds of shit I love from it. But every time I watch a movie like Mean Streets or Dog Day Afternoon or Taking a Pelham 123, I want to live in the 70s New York.
Yeah.
So it's really tough, but it's very, very hard. I think there is more going on in the 80s that I'd rather be around for.
Yeah, if I had to pick a solid decade, no matter what age, it would probably be the 80s.
Because in the beginning of the 80s, you can get the close enough feeling to the 70s. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end of the 80s, you can get that 90s, and then between you got the whole 80s glam, fucking amazing.
I think it's kind of the best of everything right there.
Yep.
Agreed. Good question, John.
Yeah, that was a fucking good question.
Well, John, we need John's answer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'd do 80s. I want to experience the 80s as, that's interesting. I think I simultaneously want to experience it as a kid, but also as, a partying age. For kid, it'd be cool because, Karate Kid, Back to the Future were big back then. Good movies, good music. So for a kid, it would still be really fun. But if I do it for over 21, I would add a special addendum. It would be over 21, 80s in Miami. I think that would be sick.
Vice City?
Yeah.
Get killed, John.
Yeah, I know.
In a
Look out
drug
for
war.
the Cubans.
Right.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Because you get some crazy parties, like you guys were saying earlier.
Yep.
I just want to live Vice City. That was the point of asking this question.
But what's funny is like even like the shallowness of your question created a very deep question in the end because it really. I mean, I
don't even think it was a shallow question. It was
a good question.
No, the reasoning for he wanted to do the whole Vice 80s thing.
Oh.
Like, the reasoning behind it was like made a question that was like supremely. I seriously thought for a long time like shit 80s or 90s. Fuck.
Right.
I was thinking for myself like fuck 80s or 90s. Jesus, what do I pick? So yeah,
I am a little bit actually not surprised, but I'm interested that nobody picked 70s or like 60s.
Like I said, 70s. It was real close for me, but I think for my reasons for the 70s, it's just because I want to be in 70s in New York, and that could get old after several decades. 80s is such a vast array of different things, and I wouldn't. My idea for the 80s isn't pinned to like maybe one location, like the 70s is.
There's some
70s and 60s didn't impress me. I'd pick 50s over either one of those decades.
You'd have
New York always seemed cool to me.
You'd have some good watch back in the 70s, man. All in the Family, good times, good shit, man.
All in the Family's still good now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's true. Okay. Just like Married with Children still holds up.
Exactly, yeah. Precisely.
So good.
I think I actually compare the two a lot. I don't remember. It's been a while. I actually wrote a whole paper about
they're very comparable.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, like, Married with Children is kind of just, like, a little looser, modern, or more modern, not modern, more version of All in the Family. I mean, it's so, like, such good, like, racial humor and everything like that.
Well, what's the funniest part about Married with Children is, like, in today's age, like, a lot of it would be considered patriarchal and racist and yada yada, but, like, the team that created it was like this one, like I think it was a Italian guy and a black guy and like a bunch of like mixed writers in general.
Yep.
So it's like the whole argument against it would like fail immediately.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, the creator of Married with Children was a black guy, and he was the showrunner for I think the entire run.
Yeah. That's it.
So there you go, social justice.
Yep.
Eat that shit.
Well, he still had a penis, and that's very problematic.
Oh, that is true. We need to take that out.
Unless you're flip, it's not a problem at all.
Oh, man. I gotta give it to Flip.
Too soon?
Like, man, it's like I honestly feel bad for him, and I hope we could still be friends after tonight. But that shit was funny, and I'll give him props, man. He lasted a really long time with that.
Yeah, he does.
We asked like at least like a good 4/5 of Caldy's fucking essay worth of questions.
It was the last one he fell on. I think it was the very last one.
Yep.
Shit.
It was
he didn't even make it halfway through the Choose Your Own Adventure deal.
And that was the best one, in my opinion.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I like the way he laid that one out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was those questions were something like. It's like I can't pick because those questions are so good, so like I can't understand the hate. It's like, hey man, dude, the questions are on point, man. You just gotta roll with it.
He did get very serious though with his. I'm changing the channel. I'm doing this.
Yeah. He wouldn't let everybody know that.
No, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he wouldn't let everybody know that for Thanksgiving he's not against the gays, but he's not with you either.
We'll change the channel.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That sounds like some rich option in my opinion. What are channels? I have sources for consoles. I don't have channels.
I wonder if that website has a top 8 ways to deal with your gay son or something. Take away his allowance.
I was just watching, very rarely, but do I do this? But I was just watching the Jerry Springer show, and they had this, like, conservative Christian, and turns out that his son is gay, and he brings black guys home and stuff like that, and this white guy conservative is so mad. Yeah, he brings Flip home. I'm sorry, Flip. And,
See, now I would fuck that little fucking bitch right there.
I would fuck the bug eyes out that bitch. I'd make that bitch cross-eyed.
Doesn't have a mailbox
zapper.
head. She looks.
Exactly. She's just
actually
tiny.
an attractive one.
Dude, I would fuck that. I'd break her pussy raw.
No, yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, John?
Sorry, John.
They linked a midget, man. What do you expect? Man?
No, it's alright. Yeah, I was watching Jerry Springer, and that happened. It was like gay guy. He was yelling on. His son was gay, and he was yelling. The whole thing was that he's like, "He's not my son. I tell you, he a queer. He not my son." And then they of course made it so.
Do that impression one more time. What did he say?
He's not a queer. He's not a queer. Damn it. I don't know. That one wasn't as good. But no, I mean, he was literally like, he was in the audience. Everyone was booing him. He was yelling "faggot, queer" at this guy. And the whole thing was they got him at the end. It's like, no, he in fact is your son. So I guess it was a weird episode. I wanted to mention they had a dead guy on that on that episode too. So I'm like, man, they're like really starting to run out of shit for Jerry Springer.
Damn.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, this guy isn't alive anymore. Like, what does his paternity test say?
I don't know why that's funny to me.
I know. Yeah. But
shit.
do we have any more questions?
No, that's it for listener questions. All
right.
I think it's about time we wrap up this. God, I fucked that little bitch so hard. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She can fucking hold my balls in the man hands while I pound that pussy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I still think the Gemma Suicide's better, but yes, she's a very good runner-up.
Nothing's beating Jim. Nothing's ever gonna beat Gemma Suicide ever. Besides that one girl I linked in my thread, like, but she's like barely midget tier. She's a little bit taller than midget tier.
Yeah, Gemma fucking takes the fucking cake.
Yeah. Nobody beats Gemma Suicide, man. Ain't nothing. Them titties on point, man. Them titties so on point. God damn, the titties on point.
Titties on point.
I'd trade my family for them titties, man.
Jesus. I do know that feel though, so I'm not gonna judge you for it.
You can judge how you want, no matter as long as I get them titties. Care what you do, as long as I fucking them titties, that's all that matters. Alright, guys.
Well, I think John still want to do his Thanksgiving deal.
I don't know if this is gonna live up to it. I just came up with this one night, and I'm like, all right, let's see if it goes. So I wrote some questions. All right, so I figured since this is the Thanksgiving episode, we need to honor the great tradition of Thanksgiving by making everybody incredibly racially uncomfortable. I think that's the only way. That's the only way we can do it. Thanksgiving fun. Oh, this is an American tradition. So I've come up for questions for everybody. Unfortunately, one of the questions won't be asked tonight, but that's what happens.
Sorry.
Yeah. And again, sorry, Flip. I hope we can still be friends after this. Friends. All right. So first question is for ZP because he's the only one that's qualified to answer this. So since privilege and or oppression is determined by prejudice plus power, and Jews run the world, what would it take for your people to be a marginalized group?
Ovens.
I'm a fictional Jew.
I'm really a German. See, my name had two
by
N's.
not being actually having any of the Jewish power, by not being literal Jewish, I think I am marginalized. I get all the hate, but I don't get any of the benefits.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
I'm actually.
Tubby's like, nah.
Lutheran. This nigga full of shit.
Which is about as German as it can come as far as religions go.
Oh man.
But if you want to make Jews marginalized, since they're white and they run things, I don't care what table says they are white. Well, except for the ones that aren't white, because Jew isn't a race; it's a fucking religion.
That's true. He's right, folks.
No, it is a
I'm going
race
to get in
too.
trouble for this episode, I think.
It's a
I'm
race
saying
too.
That they're going to find me and kill me because they do run everything. Thank
Good,
you,
she
John.
get you.
You just took my life from me.
You will never get accepted in Hollywood.
That's what you get, G.
Well, no. If I ever did, this was always my plan. If I ever did go to Hollywood or for anything, I would play up the name. I'd say, "Oh yes, very Jewish, very Jewish." But
yeah, somebody's getting fired for this episode. I think. Well,
It won't be
you,
the
ZP.
Jew boy.
Thank you, ZP, for asking. Yeah, because they run the world, so. Thank
Exactly.
you, ZP, for answering that question. That was nice. Okay, so.
say it like you mean it next time, John. Jesus.
All right. So this one's for Tubby, and I didn't have enough time to hammer this one out. But all right, so for Tubby, which of the classic stereotypes of the South would you say is more accurate and still relevant today? Racist whites or sex with relatives?
Honestly, I wish it was sex with relatives because I get more pussy. But it's definitely racist whites.
Yeah.
And it's racist for all the wrong reasons. I mean, it's not racist because, oh, hey, that black guy robbed me. It's racist because, oh, he's black. It's like the dumbest reasons in the South for being racist. It makes no sense. It's like, oh, he's a different skin color. Let me hate on him. It's not for valid reasons like, oh, he fucked my daughter. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's related to fucking the daughter, but it's still just an issue of, oh, he's not white.
Yeah. But see, if it was fucking your daughter, that'd work back the family and I'd get more pussy, but that don't happen.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's all I could come up with for the South.
But yeah, no, but seriously, like, both of them are kind of like, in real talk, both of them are kind of low tier around here. I don't know anybody that's family fucking, and most races get like shut down immediately. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately,
So now the
stereotypes
viewers vote.
don't live up.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah. So I can't ask Flip questions for the Flip's question.
I'll answer Flip's questions for him.
Well, just throw the question out there.
I'm honorary black. Let me answer.
And again, I didn't have too much time to.
According to Call of Duty lobbies, I'm black, so let's go.
So, all right, I gotta lie down for this one because I can't. It's a whole bunch of stuff. All right, Flip. Isn't it the case that black people for a while now have been talking about how white people took shit from them, like music, dancing, language, etc.? And if that's the case, can't we say that's like the first form of cultural appropriation? And the point being that Tumblr has been culturally appropriating cultural appropriation from black people all this time, like the oppressive pieces of shit that they are, and they should go fuck themselves. That's what I have.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tumblr should fuck themselves.
Are you Flip? Are you fucking with Tumblr?
Nah.
That's good. That's good. I hope that Flip's response will make that all the people on Tumblr will have to hate themselves from now on, and the site will just implode from self-hatred because they know that they've just been stealing from black people this whole time. I'm glad that I could shed light on this issue. I don't have a fourth one because I don't know what race Kaiser is. So, I was hoping that he was Native American, but
That's good anyway.
Where were you born,
I didn't grow up with him. I didn't grow up with him.
In Houston. I mean, I was born on the side of a mountain.
Well, no, Houston, you're native to America, so ask him the question.
I don't have one. That's it for me. I only came up with 3. But thank you all for asking.
Is this because you took my land?
And another thing you took from
Yeah. So, thank you all for amusing me. That was our super serious Thanksgiving segment. Yeah. Oh man.
I want to thank everybody listening for the Stonewall Jackson 5. Happy Turkey Day. Hope you all have a happy holidays.
We started as 5, we ended as 4.
Yeah, you know. I mean, that's what happens when a Spaniard comes by and tries to take fucking credit for a fucking Viking. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Christopher Columbus. Eric the Red all the way, motherfucker. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Celebrate Turkey Day the right way. Smoke that son of a bitch.
Alright. Awesome. We did it, guys.